This is for you, my friend. Enjoy it.
This is free on the house. Yeah.
In the spirit of giving.
Oh, I love this guy. That's for you, my friend.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Here you go.
Enjoy it.
Thanks, man.
That was one of the sweetest things I've ever experienced while going to buy games.
What's up, guys? We're on our way right now to this game store called Fire and Ice. I guess it's barely opening today. We're here with Brew, driving. Shout out to the driving. We got your boy, Isaac.
A good friend of ours, Gabo the Giver.
Meow, 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 meow.
He said, you guys should come check this out. This store is opening. We're gonna go see a completely new store. What do they got on the shelves like day one? I've never been to an opening of a game store. Hoping we get some good stuff out here.
So the store is over there. It just opened today, but we're gonna go in and see what they got. And you know what? We gotta go to the bathroom, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, this looks like a convention. I don't think we'll find anything. This is a little overwhelming. I wasn't expecting this. When we go to a game store, it's usually like the size of a GameStop, right? Filled with retro stuff though. This feels like a convention, doesn't it? So it's gonna be a lot of stuff for us to go through. We gotta comb through everything. This is gonna take a long time.
This right here is my personal collection. I brought out of the safe deposit box.
So what you're saying is
20 games. It's about 400K right here.
400.
Just in break.
Let's see what kind of Game Boys they have. Dude, they do have a micro, but it's $200. Smash that like button and I'll buy it. No, but for real, I kind of want to buy it. I wonder if it comes with a charger. Because actually the charger for that's kind of hard to, I mean, the OEM one's kind of hard to find. It was like $30, $40 itself, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the video. I'm gonna ask the guy. If he has a charger. If he has a charger, then I'll get it. If not, then I won't get it. And I'll be sad. But look, the SP box is $170. I kind of want to get that. It's AGS 101 too.
Are you getting the Game Boy?
I guess they might have the charger for it. I want to get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're actually really cool. Like the screens are like backlit.
Yeah.
You could remove the faceplate too, right? And swap them out?
Yep.
That one's rare.
Yeah, just go right.
Look at that. Look how cute this is.
Measure how addictive they truly are.
The new Game Boy Micro. Extremely portable. Extremely stylish.
Wait, what are they?
What is that game called?
These. Hey, what?
Wait, comes in twist?
Yes.
Chito.
That Game Boy comes with Crystal.
So the kiwi colored Game Boy is actually my first Game Boy I ever had. My mom gave it away because I outgrew, honestly. And I did buy another one, but I don't have it CIB, dude. And it comes with Crystal, so I might just have to do it. What if the cart is like not mint though?
You're gonna ask, you probably ask if like, hey, can I compare them?
So right now we're looking at this thing.
See, because I can't find that thing on eBay.
So we're looking at sold comp. Okay, 300.
That's the outlier though.
500, 500, 600, 300.
That sticker is worth $500 basically.
Because they got this Pokemon Crystal with Game Boy Color for 350, complete in box. And Chito wants to get this Pokemon Crystal, and it goes for 140.
I think you gotta get it, dude. It's tree fitting. Tree fitting.
I mean, we are the Game Boys, you know? Damn, it's tempting. I wonder if we can see the cartridge inside though.
Yeah, I think the only way is if we ask.
Yeah.
I don't blame you going either way, because if you look, that's just a really clean copy of Crystal that they got.
We have a question.
Yeah.
Do you know if this has the Pokemon Crystal inside of it?
Thank you. Oh, it's like in the Game Boy.
It's got a little baggy stuff for it.
Yeah. Clean. Damn, I think it's mint.
That's cleaner than both of those.
Yeah. That's really good. Damn, dude, I'm tempted now. What do you think, Isaac?
I think it's pretty beautiful, and there's not a lot of those around.
You're not gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had like 4 or 5 people ask about ship it, but I was like, it's for my community first.
The Game Boy is really nice though too.
I didn't know it existed until it came in my.
I didn't know either until I saw it. Because I was looking for a crystal version,
Yeah.
and I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, is there actual crystal in there?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know what I should do, dude.
The anticipation is getting.
I want to, if I didn't buy that OLED Zelda Switch, I would have gotten it, like, without hesitating.
A Crystal copy is still an amazing box.
Yeah.
If you just want that.
I might just get Pokemon Crystal and then get that Digimon Cyber Sleuth for the Switch. It's 20 bucks, it comes with 2 games pretty much. It's 140 right now.
All right, here.
Yeah, though, can I get the one on the right?
You want to look at both real quick?
Yeah. What do you think, Sam? Get them both?
I say get them both, but it's not my money.
Que no los dos.
¿Por qué no los
Get them all.
I'm gonna take this one.
You want to take that one?
Yeah, and then can I get one of the Digimon games over there too? Do the one over there on the left.
Anything else?
It's adventure from Johto with an all-new Pokédex. Pokémon Crystal. Gotta catch 'em all.
We're actually meeting our Uncle Gabo, related by blood. He's our uncle. We're gonna go over there and say what's up to him in a second.
How's it going, brothers? How's everything?
Hey.
Good. Nice to see you guys. How's everything, brother? Good. Hey, how much you want for that hat?
The hat?
Yeah, I'm not lying to you. Seriously.
I don't have another hat.
You know why? Because I used to have that one.
You used to have that hat?
Yeah, I used to have. That's so cool. Seriously, how much you want? I really want it.
So Sam just got a deal going where he's gonna trade to Gabo, the Bulls fan, his hat for some game stuff.
I want that hat so bad. At least you have hair. I don't have hair. I know you're a Kobe fan.
I'm a Kobe fan.
I thought you were the Kobe fan. For the hat.
I'm not gonna play with this stuff. That's probably a great deal.
You don't want this Aerosmith game?
You sealed.
All right, Gabo, the OLED switch for the hat.
Guys.
How much are you thinking for this one?
See, this is the problem with being a giver and trying to sell stuff. That's for you, my friend.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude. No, I collect VHS a lot,
All
dude.
right, can you punch me and give that hat? I need the hat.
Hey, he gave me this. You gotta give him the hat, Sam. I'm already winning today. I got a free VHS, and it's sealed, and it's Voltron. $3.99. That's my favorite price. There's a game up there I kind of want too called Shadow Hearts. That one's like 80 bucks. And the reason why I want it is because the game I just got recently, Kudelka, is the sequel series, like immediately after. Kudelka was kind of like their testing ground, and then Shadow Hearts just became like what they did. They did like 3 of them on PS2. And it's sweet, dude. I think you'd like it. It's a Lovecraftian horror RPG experience. So I'm looking at that, but this Fatal Fury Real Bout over here has been something I look at literally like every year in Portland and always say no because, well, it just got to around that price. That's why I always say no. But I remember like year 2 or so of Portland that we went, someone had it for $60. I didn't even own a Dreamcast yet, and I considered buying it, and I said no. Should've just done it. Isaac never buys anything. Oh, they got Drakengard. Oh, I kind of want Drakengard. So Drakengard, if any of you guys have ever played the Nier games, like Nier Automata, Nier Replicant, Drakengard was Yoko Taro's game that he made first. He originally had all these ideas to do like a big expanded story. So what he did, because he wasn't sure if he was gonna get the go-ahead and make more, he made Drakengard and gave it like 9 endings. So you gotta play the game different ways each time to get all the different endings. And it's so convoluted. You can have like a big graph looking like Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It'll be like, this game connects to Nier Replicant, which connects to Automata, which connects to Drakengard 3. It even got so complicated, they put some of the lore in the Final Fantasy online game. So it's all over the place, but that's where it all starts.
Where?
I kind of want to get Drakengard.
Dracula?
Yeah.
That's a great one. No, seriously.
Between that one and Shadow Hearts Covenant, because I just got this one recently, Kudelka,
Yeah.
and those come after it. And
Shadow Hearts.
Shadow Hearts is better?
If you ask me, yeah. Very repetitive. Oh.
And like, this is like the first one, supposedly.
Okay, so you can get it.
But like, I do want to play that one really bad too. What about the other one? Is that Shadow Hearts game as good as Covenant, or is Covenant better?
Covenant better.
Okay.
My humble opinion.
Okay. So not only did I trust the internet, but I trusted Gabo.
Or you can buy my favorite PS2 game ever,
What is it?
Blood Will Tell.
You know,
What the?
Gabo.
The stock market's down right now, so.
Can you believe I found that game for 40 bucks?
Where at?
Long time ago in Charlotte. Meow, 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 meow. And
Now I'm looking at strategy guides I shouldn't be buying. So Shadow Hearts Covenant up there, the one with the redhead girl in the front.
Anything else up here?
No, but you think I could do what that guy did and look at both of them too?
They're both the same price and are going to be close to the same condition.
Oh, they are in good condition. If I had to pick a favorite though,
You like more cover. I think this one's a tiny bit faded.
I like this one, but this one feels heavier, so I almost want to say maybe there's more in there.
Let's check it out. Actually, how about I open the one you like? Make sure it's got everything you need first.
I feel bad even making you like do that, just because that's a very delicate.
$85 purchase. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, perfect.
Make sure to get what you want. All right, so this is one better label, and it has everything you need. So, perfect. Or do you want me to open?
No, I think that was everything. That was everything. It's just the manual, 2 discs. I didn't even know it was 2 discs.
I'm gonna give you guys a class how to be a giver. Are you guys down?
I'm down. He's gonna show us how to be a giver. On YouTube, Gabo is known as Gabo the Giver because he gives. So we're about to see firsthand him giving.
So this is the plan. Like always, I bring some games to give away for the cool people. So, you know, let's give away this. What do you guys think?
Looking good. Looking good.
How are we gonna do this?
Maybe we should see if people are buying Xbox, give them an Xbox game. If people are buying PlayStation, give them a PlayStation game. That way it's not like, oh, I don't have an Xbox.
This guy's smart. All right, let's go.
Are you guys getting stuff for the Xbox?
Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary for Xbox 360, and we got the Halo 2 map pack.
Do you got a Xbox One?
No, we have Series X. It's got
Series X? This is for you, my friend. Enjoy it. There you go. There you go. Good.
Awesome.
Yeah, we can play Street Fighter. If I beat you, you give me those games.
That was one of the sweetest things I've ever experienced while going to buy games. I'm getting shown firsthand someone just being cool and handing out games.
Oh man.
These are not for kids. These are not for kids, Gabo.
Oh, sorry. It's not for kids.
You know, this could go to like a fighting game guy.
Why are you buying? I am buying these because I don't have no team. So you got an Pokemon. I did. All right. Well, you prefer PlayStation or Xbox? Xbox. Yeah!
Happiness. So Gabo's got to give away a couple PlayStation 1 games. He had some Xbox games, and he gave us all an assignment of picking people to give things to. Which I'd love to say I feel charitable, but they're his games we're giving away. It's been pretty neat though, because some people have been having really nice reactions to it, and we're just kind of picking out what people have in line and going off of that.
I have this game back today. I can't find it, but I got the manual for it, so now I got the game back. So
you like PlayStation?
I like PlayStation. I like Nintendo, the Sega guy.
Okay. But you got a PlayStation?
I do have one.
All right, here you go. Go ahead.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make my decision on where to go with this. It's basically going to be, do I think someone looks like they would enjoy this? To think about that, I have to look at what they're buying. I'm going to try and see if someone in the line looks like they like Metal Gear or something, because this game looks like Metal Gear.
Did you ever play that game?
Never. What's it like? Is it a shooter or what?
It's like Metal Gear. It plays like Zelda.
Oh. It plays like Zelda.
Nah, I'm joking.
Excuse me, miss. I see you're buying PlayStation stuff. Do you have a PlayStation by any chance, I'm guessing?
I have a PS2.
You have a PS2.
No,
you ever?
PS1?
Yeah. No, but I have a few PS1 games. But...
Well, looks like you just added to your collection. This is free on the house. Yeah, of course. Good. You know which one I wouldn't mind getting if it were cheap is Miles Morales Spider-Man on PS4, because I don't have a PS5 yet. See, that's one I don't have, and I don't have a PS5 yet, and I've been wanting to play Miles Morales. They just have Spider-Man. They don't have Miles Morales, no. The Spider-Man game on 64, that one smacks, dude.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, that one's good. And on Dreamcast and PS1, they have it too.
They had one on PS1.
It's the same game. It's the same game, but that one's good. Oh, snap. They got Bomberman 2, dude. They just got it in the, like, 64 section, like, not even, like...
You don't just play it, you live it.
Jim?
Spider-Man the game. Rated E for everyone. From the creators of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Everyone wants to get Chubby Cherub and Swordmaster on the NES.
Which one of these four do you think I should get? Chubby Cherub, Casino Kid 2, Color Dinosaur, Barney Game, or Princess Tomato?
Princess Tomato looks pretty fun.
Yeah, but which one do you think is more rare?
Chubby Cherub, I think, is that, like, I've seen that one be the one people want more than the other three. The other three look like they're rare, but you don't know why. But Chubby Cherub, I heard people like it and they want it.
For sure, I'm getting Swordmaster. Thank you, Isaac. We actually wanted to get all of our stuff at the same time.
All of the stuff at the same time. Okay, so perfect.
Perfect. You guys want my credit card number?
You're looking at a grand total of $491.58.
All right.
Somebody's getting jealous. All right, we are here in Fire and Ice in Rocklin, California. I found my good friend from the Game Bois TV, and he just told me he's gonna give me a gift. I've been asking for this hat, so I hope it's the hat.
Ever since he saw me, he's like, I love your hat. And since Gabo is the giver, in the spirit of giving, I'm giving it him off my head.
Oh my, look, this guy. Damn, bro. Seriously?
The flu game, yeah.
Well, I'm bald, so don't get scared, all right? Like, how it looks?
Perfect.
Good?
Handsome boy.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Of course.
What a guy, man.
Shout out.
Thanks, bro.
Happiness.
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 No, bro. Thank you so much.
Of course, dude.
Damn, dude.
To me, it's just a hat. To you, it's a lot more. To you, it's a lot more.
Thanks, bro. You know the story.
Yeah.
It's sick.
I do not think we're part of this for anything, bro. That's sick. That's sick. Wow. Yo, that's what this is what it's about, man. The relationship. This is special, man.
To me, that's just a hat. It means nothing. To him, it means more than a hat.
Hey, look.
Chito, what did you buy today?
Got myself a game that should have gone a long time ago before it became this expensive. Finally got my copy of Crystal. So now I'm only missing Red and Heart Gold. And I know Heart Gold is a very, very expensive game. So I'm gonna have to hunt for that one and save up for that one because it's really expensive. And I also got this cool Digimon game right here. It's 2 games in 1. I played this one a little bit before I came here and I liked it a lot.
It's a great game.
I got it for the Switch. I'm gonna play with my new Zelda Switch that comes in today too.
I got Shadow Hearts Covenant. I kind of had a little teeter-totter back and forth if I was gonna get this or a different Shadow Hearts game because they had a couple of the other Shadow Hearts too. And Drakengard because I'm a big fan of Nier. But I ended up going out with Covenant because Gabo was there and he told me Covenant's the best one. Another guy who we know from a local game store too said Covenant's the best one. Glad I got this one. And then Gabo gave me this Voltron VHS, which I will be watching because I'm a big collector of VHS tapes. And Sam's let me borrow this Pokemon Prism, so I'm gonna play that and delete his file.
Do it up. It's a good game.
How about you, Sam? What'd you get?
I bought this Game Boy Micro. I have an EverDrive in it right now. This is my EverDrive. I didn't buy that. It's the red one. Came with the charger. This is sick. Now I can play. I can take this wherever. Play some Pokemon. So shout out. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe to us. Thank you.
Hey, Sam's right. A lot of you guys are watching right now. Why are you watching and you won't even give us the decency of clicking that button? It takes 1 second. I mean, you don't have to, but you made it to the end of the video, so why not?
Today, the Game Boys are shaking things up at the world's largest retro gaming expo. We've got Gabo the Giver on board, some insane Nintendo classic items, and a quest for the coolest retro video games. Let's check it out.
If you look around, the whole convention center is going to be filled with nothing but booths of things for sale. If you've never been to an experience like this, and I hope you watch with us just to see what this experience is like. I see Haunting Grounds. That's a game I don't have. It's a survival horror game. And I also see Devil's Summoner. That's a Shin Megami Tensei game. I don't own that one either. They're a little on the pricier side, but those are also games that are on my to buy list. This is our first booth we just got to. I'm going to be looking around, but stuff like that is what I'm looking for at the con is horror games on PS2 I don't own. There's a game we saw at the shop yesterday. It's called Conception 2. If I can find it at the con for a good price, I'll get it. This 3DS section isn't the biggest, so it's probably not here. If you've never played Conception, it's a lot like Persona, where you collect these characters to join your party in RPG, but instead of collecting like personas or monsters, you collect girlfriends. You could date your party members and stuff like that. A little risque, it's rated M. Kids, get your parents' permission. I'm gonna keep looking for it.
First, Isaac shares his gaming wish list. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner, Haunting Grounds on the PS2, and Conception 2 on the Nintendo 3DS.
Looking out for Isaac right now. He said he was looking for Conception 2 on the 3DS, so I figured I might as well give it a shot, see if I find it in the 3DS section. Beyond that, my brother told me, hey, look out for Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy Tactics, or Symphony of the Night. If I see those at a good price, I'm gonna text him and see if he wants them.
But it's not just Isaac. Leo's on a mission too. He's not only helping Isaac on his quest for Conception 2, but he's also searching for some Final Fantasy titles and Castlevania Symphony of the Night for his brother.
I've seen these Assassin's Creed games. I like Assassin's Creed games. I haven't played these yet. I know this game also has a bunch of them in it. It's only 12 bucks, so I might get that too. But I might find it cheaper somewhere else too, because I know these games are really sought out for. But I'll be looking out for PS4 games for sure.
Meanwhile, Chito's building up his PS4 collection since games for that library are really cheap right now. He might also even pick up something on the PS5 that he's been wanting to play.
1 minute later.
50 bones for these 3 games. Dead Cells, I've been wanting to play it. I heard it's hard as heck and it comes with DLC and it's brand new, so I was down to pay 40. These 2 are kind of like just whatever because I like Assassin's Creed and I'm missing these 2 games. Probably not gonna play one of them, but just having the collection, I'm down. 50 bucks for all this. It's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Isaac considers Star Fox Zero for the Nintendo Wii U, trying to see if it's worth adding it to his growing Wii U collection.
Is this one good? I think Nick was telling me this one was good.
It's all right.
Like, I think he was telling me it plays like every other Star Fox, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like, you played one, you played them all?
I think it's one of those games where people started playing it and then they're like, wait, the formula is outdated. It's not that the game was bad. It's
on-rail shooter. Yeah.
As made. So people didn't like it. It was a good game for what it was, but it just didn't age well because of the on-rail.
You steer with motion controls, no?
I think you
like you hold it like that and you... Yeah. I mean, that's kind of neat. I mean, this won't be something I get right away. I need to make sure I don't burn through my money as fast as possible. I need to make sure I only hit heavy hitters, and then I start looking for like the little things like that. I'm gonna say no for right now, just because this could be something that I get later to put on top of the pile. See, something like this is dope. Sam pointed this out to me. They call it a Game Boy Macro, kind of a play on words with a Game Boy Micro, right? This, in the sense, is the bottom half of the old school DS, and they basically mod it so that you can go ahead and just play your Game Boy Advance games. It's really comfy in the hand, and they go ahead and they print these new shells and housings for them, and they come in different colors. The only thing that makes me go, oh yeah, I probably want to get this, is most of you know, DS didn't go backwards compatible all the way with like Game Boy Color and Game Boy. That's the only thing that prevents me from doing this, but again, that's why these are kind of budget. $80 is not bad for a Game Boy Advance that's backlit and kind of comfy. If you don't have a Game Boy Advance and aren't necessarily upset if you can't play Game Boy Color, I think this is a pretty decent option. You know, you're supporting these little independent artists that go ahead and make all these shells too.
All right, so earlier this year, Leo actually gave me his old Saturn because I think it broke down. So he told me if I were able to fix it, I could play it, but I needed the cables for it. So I got the cables right here. I wasn't really sure which ones I needed, but I asked the vendor and he said I needed these, the power cable. So I got both of these for $8, and now I might look for a controller that kind of like looks like the console because I got a black general controller and the one I gave me was a gray purple one. I'm trying to find a gray purple controller now.
Isaac unearths cool gaming posters and a coveted Venom action figure.
Like these just look like some super high quality prints right here. This is stuff that like I would probably put like, you know, in the game room or something. But even things like that, like doesn't this look like it was in a magazine? This is other things like this too that's cool about this place is you could find t-shirts or just like independent artists who are doing unique designs on things. These look like they're fresh out of a magazine and they just scanned it and made a really good poster.
Looks like Leo's still looking for the games on his brother's wish list and is still helping Isaac find Conception 2, but so far, no luck.
Looking at a Marvel Legend right now, this is one I don't have. This is when Flash Thompson actually got Eddie Brock's symbiote and became Agent Venom. He lost his legs, right? And he basically got the symbiote, regrew the legs, and was able to fight with the Avengers for a period of time. But it just made for a really sick character and comic series and gave like a whole new life to Venom for a little bit. This is one I don't have. I do collect a lot of superhero action figures, so this is gonna go with the rest of mine if I buy it right now. This is one I've been kind of sleeping on since it came out, and then, you know, seeing it here, and that's a really good price. I mean, Marvel Legends, like, thank you for that. They're 25 bucks at Target right now, so I feel like I'm basically getting it for what I would have got at Target, so thank you.
Enjoy.
All right, yeah, have a good day. So I'm pretty hyped about this one. This is one that I've had on my eyes over years and have like kind of like let slip behind me on the internet. It's been up and down on eBay. Right now I kind of got it at a sweet spot. It's down. Not only is it down, but homie said he'd go from 30 to 25. Basically paid retail for this right now. Can't be happier with that. He's gonna go hang out with the rest of my Spider-Mans and my Venoms. It's just a sweet figure. I think it's a good first purchase for me. I'm not gonna need this box, you know what I mean? Like, that just takes up a lot of space, so we're good to go. We don't need this. Hey, actually on the real, the thing about these is for a while Marvel Legends stopped making, so this was one of the only Marvel Legends that they made with 2-scale for some of the characters. So people who had like characters like the Punisher or Nick Fury that actually used these, they didn't make them with pins like this anymore. So then, you know, this was kind of a sought after figure for a while just because he had the He even has one of his holster right there. Sick figure. Just don't need this cardboard.
Today I'm excited to introduce to you Minty, the ultimate video game price guide website. It's not just any pricing tool, it's your go-to source for accurate and detailed game valuations. Let's find out why Minty is a must-have for every game collector. Minty stands out by offering detailed pricing based on condition. Whether your game is in excellent, good, or acceptable condition, Minty provides accurate valuations based on each state, meaning you'll get the real worth of your game no matter what the condition is. Wondering how reliable these prices are? Well, Minty introduces the innovative confidence meter. This feature reflects the accuracy of a game's value based on comprehensive sales data analysis. The more data Minty collects, the higher the confidence in the price. It's about transparency and accuracy in pricing. And if you're interested in grading and collecting tracking features, it's affordable at just 99 cents a month or $10 a year. So don't just guess the worth of your collection. Use Minty to get accurate condition-specific valuations. Head over to Minty today. It's a smart, easy, and affordable way to stay on top of your game collection's value. Check it out with the link in the description, and thank you Minty for sponsoring this episode. Didn't you get some of these earlier?
Yeah, I got like one of these for my friend, and then I got a Spider-Man for myself earlier yesterday. I'm trying to find something for my sister. I don't know what she would like. Oh, it's so cute. It's missing fire though. I think it's dead.
Charmander.
Bro. I'm pretty dope too.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just got her this, dude. I don't know what to get her.
What did you get?
It's a little Pikachu, dude. I thought it was pretty cute.
That is so cute.
Handmade, huh?
Yeah, it's handmade. What I like about this one is that the ears are back here, now up here. What's another one? This one? This one looks a little more cuter because the ears are up, but I don't know. I just found this one better. That's for my sister. I've been trying to find something for her.
What's up, bro?
Gabo stumbles upon a cool Super Mario calling card from the 90s.
So, Japanese phone card.
God.
You like a prepaid phone card.
Oh, really?
So like call and collect type thing.
Exactly.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
This is from the 80s, huh?
I'm sure it's the 90s, actually.
Oh, 90s?
Yeah.
They really just put Mario on anything during this time, huh?
Yep.
Well, I was telling them that it's cool because we didn't necessarily get all that. Like, I think the US is barely now starting to realize there's money in making video game merchandise.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, we go to Target now and, like, you can find Mario toys. But, like, when I was a kid, you had to order off a magazine or something that came with, like, the Nintendo 64 to get, like, some plushies or something. So, like, seeing this stuff is neat.
What's going on here? This is an awesome game where it's got Capcom characters mixed with all of these like old school 60s and 70s anime characters. So you got like what, like Gotcha Man and Cash and Sins, and you got Cash and Sins is the newer one. But then you got like all these mechs too. So you can make a team of Japanese superheroes and like Morgan, but not when your parents are watching. For you.
Yeah, it's one of the better fighting games that have come out.
Dude, the music in that one slaps, man. Sometimes I'll just be pushing pause on the stages.
Yeah.
And just let it ride out, man. I'll be in the kitchen chilling with it. This is just one that I always skip. It's been years. It's probably been like 6 years, and I just always skip it. And I'm told by everyone, this is a good game. It's very comparable to the Final Fantasies on PS1. But what they got that's really cool is like they got this rhythm system. So you can actually get more hits in if you time pushing the X button at the right time. I almost kind of feel like it's now or never, but I'm also still looking. So I know this is here. This isn't exactly like a game that people go, oh, they still got Legendary Dragoon, and then they end up buying it. So I'm gonna leave it for now, but I'm gonna keep looking because I'm looking for Conception 2. I left it at the store, and now I'm hoping it manifests itself here somewhere. I'm definitely gonna get this. This is made by a company called Neos, but it's based on the anime Shin-chan. But what I really like about it is that there was a game on the 3DS that I played a lot. It was just an eShop game called Attack of the Friday Night Monsters. It's just basically you play as a kid and you go around and like play rock, paper, scissors with kids, and you use your imagination, and like the whole time you think, are there really monsters attacking? At the end you realize, oh, they're just kids being kids. So this game is basically that, but with a very funny anime I like. You guys ran out of it online, so I'm very happy to see it here.
It's a limited part of the run, man.
You know what I mean? You guys got me with the FOMO. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm definitely buying this if I can. And so we were just talking to these really cool guys over at Shiro. They're very passionate about the Saturn, just like a lot of us Saturn fans, Leo and I being the resident Saturn fans for the channel. But not only did they have that Sega Saturn official karaoke machine that runs games, I mean, come on, you kidding me? With the karaoke book right away. But they got a prototype Sega Saturn, otherwise known as the Pluto. Now we have footage of it, Phil was playing on it, Leo was playing on it a little bit too. But this cool group of dudes also does homebrews and translations of games that we didn't get stateside, which is neat because we're usually always buying games that are in Japanese because maybe they're English friendly, but some of the ones that are still really good games aren't English friendly or English reading friendly, right? So to have people who are dedicated to make this type of commitment to the community of Saturn that will make games, you know, still playable for us, I think that's awesome. We'll be in contact with them because Lord knows Leo and I want some Saturn games in English. So this was a sweet booth.
We delve into the art of the Nintendo Power exhibit, a nostalgic journey through iconic magazine covers, and the magic behind the scenes.
These are Nintendo Power cover pieces. So like if you see right here, they have all these like, different little things. Look at this Mario paint. Look at that Mario paint. All this stuff is original stuff that went into the magazines. How long have you guys been doing this?
Collecting it about 10 years. We formed a 501c3 nonprofit art museum 3 years ago. But building it about 10. I was building this collection. I was like, what is the point of me building this collection?
No, you're bringing a lot of joy to people, man.
Yeah, thank you for that.
No, how did you obtain some of these items?
Almost everything here, it's just kind of finding people, and it's not like I don't go like, oh, I'm gonna go find this thing. It's more just like finding people, and then whatever they happen to have kept after 35 years is, you know, every time I've gone like, oh, I'm gonna go try to find this thing, I have failed 100% of the time. It's never worked.
You gotta let it come to you.
Yeah, you just kind of gotta put out, you know, cast a wide net.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But what's your favorite thing in there that you have?
I mean, I really love, this is one of the, so this was the ultimate Game Boy design contest where kids would submit concepts for their dream Game Boy.
Yeah.
And so they picked 3 of these first prize winners and they made that Game Boy. And so this Game Boy here is this Game Boy.
Oh, wow. That's sick. I love that Roy.
And is that fun?
Is that like one of one?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So that it's a custom Game Boy, but it's custom made by Nintendo.
Official.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's an official custom. Awesome. Yeah.
Let me tell you that.
How much did that end up running you?
That was a donation.
Ooh, wow, that's insane. That must the person who got it must have.
A lot of people, you know, legacy matters to people, right?
Yeah,
and like being an actual museum, you know, like I can use that. That is a tool in my toolbox when I'm talking to people.
Yeah. I mean, that right there is a grail, probably, right? That Mario 3.
Yeah. So everything, all of these miniatures were photographed and used for the covers here.
Wow.
So that's the Mario 3 Mario.
Like, how many people have looked at that Mario, you know, from the magazine? Yeah. It's right there in person. That's sick.
And this is the stuff that I look at, and like my favorite pieces are the ones where I look at and I go, "There's no reason why this should exist."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And here it is.
And here it is.
Yeah.
Were they built pretty well? I mean, do you think that like?
Some of them were. I mean, a lot of it was just like kit bash. Like if you look at the Wily ship, the rocket on the back is half of the bolt that goes in the toilet.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, so a lot of it was just like found object or kit bash or that kind of thing. But most of them are made out of polymer clay, so it's like a more solid clay.
Yeah.
It's been 35 years too, so it's, you know. So the deliverable to Nintendo was like, these were never inside the walls of Nintendo. The deliverable was the photograph. So they basically stopped sculpting. Like they knew exactly the photo they were going to take.
Okay, so they only made the side.
They only sculpted. Like same thing with this crab walker from Super C. It should have 4 legs. But it doesn't, because in the photo you only see 3 legs.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it was just like, how fast can we do what we need to do?
I met the man himself, Mario, here in person.
So here I messed up the audio, but I was talking about how Leo wanted to buy this game, and it was his birthday the week before recording this. So I was gonna buy this game for him and give it to him as a gift, but I recorded myself in a really janky way because I'm usually the one behind the camera. Here I'm talking about how Leo told me to get this and offer a certain price to Ryan and see if I can get a good deal for him. I asked Ryan, shout outs to the homie Ryan by the way, hit up his store in Rockland, California if you haven't. I asked him, I was like, hey yo Ryan, you see this game right here, this dumb dwarves game that Leo wants? He's like, yeah. I was like, yo, you have it marked at 175, would you be down to hook a homie up with it? Ryan's like, hey, for you fam, I'll hook you up. So I got a massive deal on this. Shout outs to Ryan once again.
Boom. Hit up the homie Ryan, Fire and Ice. You already know who it is. It's your boy.
This convention was so large that we had to split the video into 2 parts. So remember, stay tuned for the second part coming soon. Have you guys played this game before? It's a beat 'em up. I thought it was gonna look really dumb, but it actually looks really fun after watching some gameplay footage of it.
Hey, look at me, I'm rich now.
Leo looked and looked for the games on his wish list, but wasn't able to find any. Will we be able to find Isaac's Conception 2 in the next part of our Portland Retro Gaming Convention experience? Stay tuned to find out.
All right, guys, you're already here at the end of the video. Might as well smash the like or not. I'm not gonna force you, but thanks for stopping by.
Coming up in today's episode of Game Boys, Chito buys a game that's normally worth thousands of dollars, but there's something different about this copy.
What is that cover?
I love this.
What retro video games will they find in today's episode?
This game right here is really good. Zero Life 2.
Really good game.
I've always been wanting to get this game.
Now this right here, not even joking. Pinball Necronomicon on the Saturn. Great game with a really cool soundtrack. I don't care about pinball, but this game's soundtrack made me go, all right, I'm gonna play this for like 20 minutes. Then I end up spending like 3 hours. I'm like, oh dang, I've been playing this for a long time now. I thought Metal Jesus loves pinball. He probably does.
Are you Metal Jesus? We're now going to be referred to Leo as our great value Metal Jesus. Metal Leo.
Oh, I found a perfect game, Nick.
18-wheelers. They used to have an arcade game of this at TA.
Oh, I remember that.
Hey, just because the new movie was hella fire, I picked this one up.
That's a good one, too.
I remember playing this when I was a kid. I didn't own a PS1, but my family borrowed it, and this is the only game he had. And I liked it, so I might buy it.
Do you already have that? To see if it has the greatest hits disc or the original disc, because the greatest hits one look different.
Hey, didn't you say this game has a really good soundtrack?
Which one? Golden Axe? Golden Axe has a good one, but Golden Axe 3 actually has a surprisingly good soundtrack considering that it's a late release because a lot of people slept on that game.
Celebi? That's cute.
Yo, look at this Blissey one, dude. It's dope.
These are sick. Raikou. They got the boy. They got the boy right here.
Forgot the name of this one. Oh, these Kirby ones, dude. Look at this Kirby.
Hey Leo, they have the Mankind Nintendo Power.
I'm not gonna buy a magazine right now. I don't have space to buy a magazine just because of the cover.
I like that.
That is dope.
I like strategy guides. They're cool.
I think they're cool too. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. Good game.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like a real-time strategy, isn't it? Pretty much.
Duracell, like, there used to be actual, like,
product placement?
Yeah.
That's tight though, honestly. Yeah. The game or the strategy guide?
The game.
The boys came across a vendor who makes their own reproduction Sega Saturn games and goes to great lengths to get everything perfect. Check these out.
You put a lot of work into getting all that translated then.
1-to-1. If anything, this was better.
Yep. I'll cop this one just because I know it's a good game, but I need to find a way to connect my Genesis to my TV though. Coupon for free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut.
because if they don't get something
What is that? Oh,
Napkins.
That's $1.37. I'm down. That's pretty cool though, dude.
Hey, for your wedding?
You're gonna see these like 20 years from now, bro. Just like, it's basically.
What's your favorite evolution?
All right, we're having an evolution thread on video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with either my boy Jolteon or my boy Umbreon. Both of them are cool lads. If you could get like a dark lightning, that'd look even cooler, but that's not a thing. I gotta go with Umbreon or Sylveon. I like Sylveon a lot.
What about you?
Umbreon's sick, but I like Leafeon too.
Leafeon?
Yeah, just because of that leaf and it's green.
I feel like Glaceon is a little. All right, now let's turn the camera to Sam so he could answer.
I like, well, there's no, one I like isn't here, but that Dragon Ball character on the right kind of looks like it. I prefer Jolteon. I think Jolteon's sick. Good game.
Yeah.
I'll only get that game if you get this game.
Penn and Teller VR, frankly unfair, unkind, unnecessary, and underhanded.
35 bones.
And that's the title.
I think that those games are going to be worth a lot once the eShop closes.
Oh, 100%.
Because the DLC's on the cart.
Hey, SpongeBob, you're watching the Game Boys.
No, Patrick, we're watching Metal Jesus Rock.
Doesn't this guy look like Metal Jesus?
Hey, Leo. Hey, Leo is our flea market version of Metal Jesus.
Oh, I don't even want to be referred to as regular Jesus. I don't want to take Metal Jesus. Metal Jesus is the flea market version of Leo.
Slayer Leo.
I got Slayer section for the Slayer
Metal
Slatter.
Slug Slayer Leo.
Neo Geo Leo.
Neo Geo and Leo, Nintendo Nerd Nick, Sega Saturn Sam, and
Commodore Chito.
Sam and Leo both traded in some of their bulk games in order to get themselves some new games. These are some games that Sam traded in. Mostly common PlayStation 3 titles.
Ironically thinking about getting this.
Which one? What is synthesizer?
Yeah.
Let's see how much you get for yours.
I got 200 buckaroonies. I feel like a little kid when you go to cash in all your tickets. And it's like all the silly bands and stuff you could get. This is what I feel like. Like actually getting that.
The Metroid Prime?
That's dope. $100. That, Golden Sun, or Fire Emblem.
How much you get?
45.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Honestly, it's not. It's a bunch of games that I was already prepared to give the guys anyway, so I was like, hey, whatever I could get for them, I'll take. And I was giving 45, so that's what I'm looking at right now. There's this Saturn game down there that I was looking at, and it's one of those where it's like, okay, if it's a good price, then I'm getting a $45 discount on it, and if it's not a price I'm willing to pay, then I got a whole bunch of other stuff to look at.
Which one were you looking at?
It's all the way in the back. It was Layer Section 2 for the Sega Saturn.
Mr. Rudy, the owner of Retro Fix, was nice enough to open up the game case and let us dig through and take a closer look at some of these rare games that caught Leo's eye.
Parodius. Yes, this is Parodius. It's for Superstars. I'm not familiar with this one. It's a fighting game. Oh, this looks like it's up Isaac's alley. Yeah. 250. Never mind. Actually, no. We're Saturn heads. They might be up our alley still. Okay, so the one I was really looking at, Layer Section. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Orange sticker. I'm not sure what that means, but I know it means discount. This is definitely my look at list then. I just put it back real quick while I keep searching through these. I obviously don't know every single one of these games. I don't know. I'm gonna look through the ones that have Japanese because, oh, that's a good one right here. Collection of 2 Genesis games I was re-released on the Saturn. This is really cool. I was not expecting this, but it's also not one that I'm overly interested in.
Is this a
Yes,
Genesis?
it is. That's the Mega SG, so there's Analogs Genesis.
Oh. How much are they asking on this?
Would you actually be down for that? It doesn't have a price.
There's no price.
You know what that means?
Do you have to ask? You can't afford it. Leo's out here.
All right, what's this one? Oh, this
Sitting
is
down.
This is a good one. You know what's unfortunate is that this is a better version of the game compared to the US version because it's easier. They did the whole artificial difficulty stuff that I hate with the American version, but I love Saturn US long boxes. Whenever the better version is on Japan, I'm like, oh, I hate that. It is what it is though. Fist. Yo.
Oh.
Okay, so it looks like a fighting game from the front, but from the back, that does not.
I think the voice actors.
Oh, these are the voice actors, yes. This is $50.
That's kind of
this
cool.
called? Fist. All right, I'm keeping this right here. That way I could keep this in mind for Isaac, because I feel like I could tell him about this and he'd be interested at some point. Gun Frontier Arcade Gears. Oh, this is a shmup collection. I'm not overly familiar with it.
Metal Jesus here.
160. No wonder I'm not familiar with it. Panzer Dragoon RPG, aka Panzer Dragoon Saga in the Japanese release. Linda 3, but I'm gonna call it Linda Cube because they got the 3 like super scripted.
Oh, that's a cool cover. Oh, that looks cool.
Looks like it might be an FMV game.
That's
I'm not
what it looks
entirely
like.
sure.
How much that?
100 with discount. I'm not sure what the discount comes out to. Okay. Okay, this is definitely an FMV game. This is Time Gal. I know because this one came out in the US.
$100. That's cool.
On the Sega CD. Soul Divide, I'm not sure. It looks like some sort of platformer. Yeah, I don't know much about this one. $80 though. Darius Gaiden, however you want to pronounce it, because there's no real way to concretely pronounce it as far as I'm aware. Shmup always looks cool.
There's a bunch of shmups on this console.
There it is. The Saturn was very known for shmups and for RPGs. For shmups, the good thing is that you could import them pretty easily. For RPGs, that's not really the case. Gunbird. I think this one got a release on Dreamcast too. I'm not entirely certain. Now this one, I already have it, but this is really cool. Kaite Daisensu, aka known as In the Hunt. Really cool cover art, but pretty much this was what the Metal Slug team made before they worked on Metal Slug. So you're in a submarine, but it plays a lot like a submarine version of Metal Slug, for lack of a better term, but it's got that same animation quality and style to it that Metal Slug games do. And I always thought that was cool because if you know anything about me, you know that I love slugging.
You like slug, bud?
RPG? Looks part RPG, part shmup. Yeah.
No,
I'm not sure. $70, not bad.
It looks cool.
Honestly, I'm glad that you're recording all these because I can remember the names for a lot of these so I could do research later on. Sonic Council. Hey Nick, you Sonic game. Oh, this is one that I got in mind for Isaac too. So Sonic Council.
Katie Bone.
Referencing it for Isaac's sake because that one looks like it might be something he'd be interested in. And lastly, Golden Axe The Duel. This is a fighting game. So pretty much Sega could have released the Golden Axe game on the Saturn. They didn't. They released a fighting game spin-off. Very few people like that.
Really good game.
I don't know what this is. Another shmup. It looks like.
Just to show you guys right now, Leo's on the ground.
Another shmup.
What is that cover?
I love this. Okay, so this was a Japanese mascot for the Sega Saturn. His name is Sega Saturn. When you kind of mix the words around to say Sega Saturn Shiro, it means play Sega Saturn in Japanese. And he had his own theme song. He has the greatest commercials of arguably any console ever. This dude and the Dear PlayStation guy, bar none, the most entertaining like corporate commercials you will ever see for any system out there. It is great. Do not put that in the video. I am not acknowledging that. We just tried to reorganize them. Layer section 2. I've made my decision. I know the very first one I was looking at, layer section 2. There are a lot of cool games here, but this is one that I've actually been looking at before, so I figured that I might as well go with the one that I know that I've been wanting as opposed to thinking, oh, I might as well get one on the spot. So that Sega Saturn game also, that looks cool. Now, to go through with my purchase, and Sam behind the camera's got to make one too.
Me 3.
Oh, you're gonna get that Spider-Man?
Most likely.
Pretty good day. Layer section 2 for the Sega Saturn. It says $80. I did not pay that much. Orange sticker pretty much meant 10% off. On top of that, I traded in a bunch of my jobber titles. Trading credit got 45 off that. So in total, I paid $33.79, which if you know anything about this game, that's a really good deal. I am happy about that. Happy about it.
Shoo! Sam here. 83% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. If you're watching, if you're a fan, if you want to see more hunting videos, want to be notified in the future of when we do more hunting videos, smash that subscribe button. It'll do us both a favor. You win, we win. We've been struggling with the algorithm now that we've been doing a comeback and getting more videos. So help us out. Catch on the
2 bangers. This game usually goes for like $32, but I opened it and it's like super clean, so I wouldn't mind paying $35 for it. I played it before when I was a kid. My friend let me borrow PS1 with this game only, and I enjoyed it, so now I'm gonna play it since I didn't know you could play PS1 games on the PS3. Play this one, and then I got this reproduction, the KO.
Is that game worth the real game worth a lot?
The real game's worth a lot.
Like 1,500, 2,000.
A lot.
We're gonna use this for the thumbnail.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I got the thumbnail game, and it's actually really clean. Look at that.
Oh, that's actually tight.
Bill, did you get the guy's details?
Yeah, Arctic Cave Gaming.
That guy, he was cool. I didn't get a lot of recording of him, but he hand draws all of the.
So I don't know if all of them, but
or some of them.
Yeah, he hand drew some of the cases, and it's really cool. Like this is the disc, so it's nice and clean. And it's a reproduction. I usually don't buy reproductions.
It was a clean case.
But yeah, it's clean, so I'll play.
Exactly.
So I got my come up games for today.
I had this IKEA bag worth of PS3 trade-ins that I got rid of, and I got like $200 store credit.
All common titles too.
All common titles. It was just like 50 games though. But with those, I got Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. Really good game. I think this is a remake of the original, if I'm not mistaken. There's Mark in it. 120, solid staple to have in the.
It's got Marks in it.
Mark is in it, yes.
Mark Jobber.
Mark Anthony. And we got Metroid Prime Pinball Metal Jesus game. Both for 100. Honestly, a fun game you could pick up and play whenever, which is kind of what I've been leaning more towards now that I spend a lot of my free time editing the videos. I mostly just pick up and play games like this.
Trust me, as an RPG guy, that's the way to go. You don't have to invest hundreds of hours.
Yeah, as the older I've been getting, I've been kind of leaning away from RPGs, except for Pokemon games,
and Fire Emblem.
But Fire Emblem, I skip all the dialogue. The story, I don't care. I just want to move my people and have them hit with an axe or sword and stuff like that.
Not paying attention to an RPG story? Heresy. Heresy.
Clean CD. And how much I paid for both?
$32.45. Out of pocket.
Sam's right. A lot of you guys are watching right now. Why are you watching and you won't even give us the decency of clicking that button? It takes 1 second. I mean, you don't have to, but you made it to the end of the video, so why not?
Hey guys, Metal Jesus here with another sweet release.
Found one that I was looking for. Pokemon Explorers of Time, Darkness and Sky. It's a $200 game. I found someone with it for $45.
Okay, ready? Here.
Ready.
Come this way, children.
Leo, look what I got for you.
What the?
This video is brought to you by Skillshare.com. Check out the link in the description for more info.
Hey YouTube, it's the Game Boys here. We're about to go to SawCon.
There's a game here I know I want. I might as well just rip out the Band-Aid and get it because I've been looking for it for a while and it's just time. Puppeteer. $60. That's about what it goes for, but getting it right here, right now, I'm fine with this. For those of you who don't know much about it, it's a platformer game and it's got the aesthetic of a paper mache play, and like that's the whole skeuomorphic design of the game. So it looks like you're playing through a crafted world play, and it's really cool. All right, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Not only did I get this game, but it retailed 60 and I asked if they would do 50, and they said yeah. So all right, I'm really happy about that.
I mean, scissors be with you.
So right now I'm looking for Mario Strikers. I've seen it 3 times. Two of them for 80, and they were pretty solid condition, and another for 95 that was in pretty good condition. I'm not trying to spend that much on it. If I could get it a little bit lower, then I'll probably go for it. It's something I've been wanting to get for a bit.
So we saw a booth that had Chrono Trigger for the DS, and Leo's missed out on it twice already. So I'm trying to see if I could get it for his birthday, because Leo always gets us gifts for his birthday, and to be honest, I never get Leo anything for his birthday because I'm a bad friend, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get it at a good price. I don't know what it's worth. They had it at $140, so we'll see if we can find it for cheaper or finesse them. Leo found a game that he's been looking for, but on the wrong console.
Yep, I was looking for the Dreamcast version and I found it on the Nintendo 64 of all things. It's just my luck right there.
They're asking 20 bones.
That's about what it's worth on the Dreamcast too. A little bit more, maybe like 25, but either way, it's a great game. It's just, I want the Dreamcast version. It just feels like it'd be more playable on there, if that makes sense.
Let us know in the comments if we should pick it up still. We'll go back in time and come and buy it.
Here, Nick stumbles upon a copy of Wario Land Shake It for the Nintendo Wii. Will he be able to get it at a price he's comfortable with?
Would you guys do 20 on it?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
I have a 20, unfortunately. Here you go. Thank you. Have a good day. It's like all hand drawn.
What you get there?
So I ended up getting a Japanese copy of Melee on GameCube. I mostly got it as a collector's item. I love Melee. Catch me on Slippy if you're trying to get body. You know, just another one for the shelf.
Honestly, dude, like when I came in here, I saw this little Venusaur right here, and honestly, dude, very infrequent you see like a Venusaur plush, like just like out and about. So I think it's pretty neat. 48, and honestly, dude, because this is probably like an import from like one of like the stores in Japan, like kind of a fair price. I'll have to think about it. Aw, Mime Jr. is honestly like one of the most like cute Pokemon.
Jay from Game Chasers was talking about the specific one and how it's like, if you guys ever heard of like The Binding of Isaac, it's kind of like that kind of like shooter style kind of thing, but on the N64. Obviously, it's not the same in depth or same thematically, but kind of similar. Yeah, I always thought this one was cool.
My buddy Aaron was looking for any of the SmackDown vs. Raw games between the original and 2007 for the PlayStation 2, and I happened to find one, so I'm going to check the price on it and see if he's comfortable with me getting that one. Let's find out. It was, here we go, original SmackDown vs. Raw, $16 versus 16. They're both the same price. Let me just do a condition check real quick. This one comes with a manual, but it's a little beat up. This one comes with no manual. Now let's do disc check. Oh wait, non-greatest hits, greatest hit. I would say that's good condition overall. Clean disc. So it just comes down to if he thinks this manual is good enough condition. All right, I'm gonna. I needed to run into you guys real quick because I separated from the group. I knew I wasn't gonna compete with you guys on games or anything, but I found one that I was looking for. So one that I've been talking about was Pokemon Explorers of Time, Darkness and Sky. I said I would love Sky, but it's a $200 game. I found someone with it for $45. But the thing is, they only accept cash. I was like, I need to find the guys quick. I told them to hold it for me, but I need to get them as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's just about actually getting the money for it. So let's head over.
Good thing I have cash.
Yes, thank you.
So I got.
I might do that. It's just that I don't have cash on me. I might get another game. I have to look though. Yeah, he said he'll do 80 for platinum. I'm just price charting. I know it's way low that. I just want to check how I'm doing exactly. I think I gotta. Do you have more cash I could borrow?
No.
No?
You took my cash. I kind of want to get it too.
If you want it, then you take it. You can tell him to hold it for you, then we go to the ATM. That's what he held mine for me, so I think you gotta get your W, honestly.
I am Charmander. I am Turtwig.
I am Piplup.
You can team up, battle, and explore with over 490 Pokemon in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
My tears in a glass case. So Chrono Trigger, I had a chance to get that on DS back when it was a $20 game on Amazon back in like 2013. For some reason, maybe because I'm lacking in brain cells, I just decided not to get it. Not only am I not exactly good on brain cells, but I'm also lacking in tears because I've dried myself out from how much I missed getting that game.
Guys, I found Chrono Trigger.
For real?
Yeah, but it's 65. What do you 60 on the Chrono Trigger? 60. 60? Boom, there we go. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. No problem. Stop Chrono Trigger and wait up. Let's go over here. Leo, look what I got for you.
What the?
I couldn't find one with the actual manual. I found one, but then someone yoinked it. So I figured I'd get you this on the come up. It's under price chart too. Got it for $60.
Dude, thanks again. That's insane.
Just happy to be here.
I actually just found out that I'm an idiot, by the way. The Pokemon version that I got.
It's different?
Yeah, it's not the one that I was thinking of because it has a very similar cover, but I was like, oh, well, I was still looking for this one. I just thought it was an even better one.
We're still looking for SmackDown versus Raw. And this is Leo still.
Yes, it is. Thankfully, these games are pretty easy to find in the sense that you're looking at white text on a black background, and if you see that WWE scratch logo, then it's like, okay, I already know I have something, so it's just busting if it's the one. It doesn't look like they have it right here. Watch someone point out in the comments section, oh, it was right there all along.
SmackDown versus Raw, we found it. Oh,
$10. No, 07 is one of the ones that he is cool with having. See, I don't know about that. That is a really good deal, but it's one of those things where the condition of the disc is still playable, but I think he would rather have it, like, he knows, like, he'll have that security at least, you know? It might be.
These are boxes?
Yeah, just boxes and manuals. Okay.
Sweet, thank you.
$5.
Dude, check this out. $60.
That's not bad.
Man, we found it for this. Now that we've seen it for 80 complete, it makes it really hard to justify this. We found one. How much do you think they got it for? Oh, do you not want the red label?
I don't mind. It's for Aaron, but I don't know. 15. $1 cheaper, but the other one's got the disc. But he said he was going to pass on the other one, though.
That is fair.
See the WWF logo, but he doesn't want the WWF game. He wants specifically SmackDown vs. Raw, and that's when they already rebranded. Dude, I found it on the PS1 also, but not... Dude, this is my luck.
They're asking $15 for NBA Showtime, and he's been looking for
the
it
Dreamcast.
On the Dreamcast.
I found it on the other systems that it was released on, but not Dreamcast. That's my luck.
Honestly, this game,
Day of Reckoning, fire.
Really good game.
That's what really good.
All right.
game. I used to have the first one and the second one growing up. Let me pick up that Nintendo hat, please.
Nintendo repair hat?
Yes, sir.
I got 30 on that. Is that cool?
That is great. You happen to have change?
I do.
40 bones. Thank you, sir. Nintendo.
Here's the thing. I have a handful of games that I haven't pulled out yet.
Oh.
They are Dreamcast heavies like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 3 Double Impact, a bunch of others, but it's the disc and the manual, not the back of it.
That's hard.
Here's the thing. Now, hear me out. I'm not a fan of reproductions, but if I'm gonna have the authentic manual, the authentic game, and I have to reprint on high quality paper that back piece, So if you're interested, I'll show you what I got.
Leo, you interested?
I'll check it out.
Okay, ready? Here. Come this way, children. Oh, kind of. All right. Here we go.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, wow. That's a lot more
This
than
isn't
I
all
expected.
Dreamcast. It's a lot of stuff. Here's the thing. My prices are eBay minus 10% for fees.
Yeah.
That's about what I'm charging. So take a look through and see if there's anything in there that you're interested in.
Let's give it a shot.
Everything in here is from a collector who he just took the best care of his stuff.
Okay.
So it's all like mixed in, but like high quality stuff.
Yeah, I could see a lot of Capcom S&K stuff already.
You gotta pull some up.
There's
Capcom,
MVC2.
Capcom, King of Fighters, Street Fighter 3, King of Fighters 99, 11, 2000, 2002, I believe, Neo Geo Classic, obviously, Metal Slug Anthology.
Do you have that?
World Heroes. I actually do. I have the PS4 version.
Okay.
I love Metal Slug.
Is my audio still on? Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mort. Just looking through the Jesus Best Dino Crisis on Dreamcast. Because he's crazy. Why'd he do that? No, keep filming right there. I'm just narrating right now. Whoa, bro, this is so sick. That case has games, and they're all in the case. I really want to buy them all. I'm going to offer him $4,000. Deal.
$2. And a bag of chips.
I think I'm going to tap out, but thank you for showing me that.
Yeah, I'm glad to have done it. Thank you so much for stopping by the Mort's Garage booth. This has been Mort. I'm here with my friend
Leo.
Leo just got double mic'd. He's already mic'd up, and he's gonna walk away in shame. He's later gonna come back and say, "I should have bought that stuff from Mort."
The thing is, you are probably right about that.
So let's learn from our mistakes and be wise. What do you think?
I gotta learn from my mistakes and be wise.
He's gonna buy it all.
$2.
He's not gonna buy anything from me.
What's going on, guys? Manny's Arcade here. SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. Let's go.
If you guys don't know Manny's Arcade or watch him, smash that subscribe button. We'll put the link somewhere. And great content, goes hunting like every other day, it seems like. Unlike us, we never buy anything.
That's because I don't want to do yard work, so I just take off, dude, before my wife wakes up. Superman for $10. I was like, you know what? Just snag that right there.
Banger right there. That's a banger. If I've ever seen
Absolutely one of the greatest. And then Chubbs hooked me up with episode 1, complete in box with Xena, $30, dude.
Solid.
Hey, sup guys, Sam here, doing some editing. As you can see, here I was actually watching the video on how to do some color grading. So I was color grading some footage with lovely Manny here. But if you guys haven't tried out Skillshare, which is a sponsor of today's video, definitely check them out. Tons of different resources. You can use them to learn productivity, video editing, as we have, and it's really leveled up the quality of our channel. There's a little bit here for everybody, so if you're interested in learning anything at all, check out Skillshare. Click the link in the description. We have a promo code with them. The first 10 people that click on the link and sign up get a free month. Try it out today. Cancel it if you don't like it. Hope you enjoy it, and get back to the show.
So I've been looking for this game. Might try to see what they could do on it. It's a platformer. It uses the DK bongos, and I have those, so I'm gonna try to get it.
How much asking on that?
90. You think I wait? I think I wait on this one and come back. I think I'm gonna try to go 20 on this and then come back for this because this is a really good price. I don't know if this is too much to ask for, but you think if I was gonna ask 20 on this, you think if I go 100? It's quite a bit off. How you doing, sir? I was looking at these two.
Yeah.
Would you consider 100 for both?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So,
So what do we got, brother?
$100.
$100?
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy, man. Thank you, brother.
Okay.
All right, Nick, so what's in that hold?
So I got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. It uses the bongos as a controller. And then Mario Strikers, it's been on my list for a while. One of the Mario Sports games I don't have, it's considered pretty good, so.
Super Mario Strikers is here, only for Nintendo GameCube, ready for everyone.
Es Mario el ganador, el mejor jugador y también se llama el oficial.
Speed run the con.
Yeah, we're gonna try to be quick about this because we gotta get going within like an hour.
It is 12 p.m. exactly.
Yeah, we gotta start being quick then.
Some people only do specific
Gotta be
patch stuff.
quick with it. Dude, I swear, with Aaron's stuff, it is impossible to find. It's not even things that are difficult, like they're not rare. It's like he wants a Jack and Daxter PS3 collection, either loose or complete, because he's got the case by itself with no disc, so he's like, one or the other will work. It should be easy to find, but it is not. I don't know why it's that way. Aaron, if you're watching this, I'm still looking out. It's just difficult to find for some reason.
Do it up. Your thing.
House of the Dead, Tomb Raider, Dragon Raider, Tomb Raider, Virtua. No. I'm looking for it. NBA Showtime, one of the most common games, and it's just ironic that I found like 7 copies of Skies of Arcadia, a game that I already own, but I found a lot of those, and it's a very rare game, but I can't find a common game. It's just weird how that's turning out. Hey, dude, I finally found a copy of Jack and Daxter CIB. $30. It's got a bit of a sun bleach label, but you said you just wanted it for the disc and manual anyways. So $30 for the disc and manual then. You done? Alright, I'll ask about it right now then. Let me see if I can do anything with it. Yeah, I'll let you know then.
What does that mean?
Alright, later. So this one's not for me, it's for Aaron. He's been looking for this for a while. He has the case itself, just not the disc or the manual, and that's what he's been looking for. So this is a very common game, but I just barely happened to find it, so I'm going to try to see what I can do about that. Would you be willing to do 20 on this one? It's got a bit of bleaching on the side.
25.
25? All right. Aaron has been looking for this title for a while. The dude had it at $30. I managed to talk him down to 25 because it was a little bit sun bleached, but Aaron already has the case itself, so all he really needed out of it was the manual and the disc. Because that's all that matters to him, he was willing to pay 25 for that, so all right, that's good. He finally gets this one off the checklist, and it took me so long to find a common title that I am just glad that I finally found something that, even though it's common, somehow in a convention it's rare.
You think you have it rough? Ever try fighting a dozen lurkers at once? Those guys make purse snatchers seem like Boy Scouts. You fight any 300-foot robots?
Leo might have found a game.
Let me see real quick.
Daytona 8.
This
Keep
is
the
for
hat.
Isaac if I get it. Then this might also be for Isaac. Oh
Keep the
yeah.
hat.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for very specific Saturn games. These are for a friend. I was looking for Willy Wombat, Shadows of the Tusk. What are the other ones that I was looking at? I had a couple in mind, but not necessarily on the rare side, but a little bit harder to find. So I haven't been able to get them, but that's just how it goes. Do 25 for these two. All right, thank you. All right, and do you do PayPal, Zelle, any of that? I'll do credit card then.
Let me get your credit card number on the camera.
Good idea. I want to see my. This is before I got a haircut. All right, well, thank you very much. Have a nice day.
What's up? Hey, Sam, I'm gonna keep it real with you, dude. It's gonna be a real moment right here. Okay, so I was going to the restroom, right? I forgot I had this mic on me, and I'm like trying to turn it off like midway. I'm sorry if like it got the audio of that.
Hey, Sam's right. A lot of you guys are watching right now. Why are you watching and you won't even give us the decency of clicking that button? It takes 1 second. I mean, you don't have to, but you made it to the end of the video, so why not? Welcome to the Game Boys Draft. And the first ever Game Boys Draft goes to...
We went on OfferUp and I find a person who is selling DS games for $300. When I was looking at it, I was like, there's a couple of individual titles there that are worth $150 plus each. And there's about 6 or 7 of those, and there's a couple that are worth $100 each, a couple that are worth $50. What's gonna go down is the guy is also selling a Nintendo DS Lite for $100. We managed to talk him down to $50. And as far as the DS games go, Sam and I are gonna split the cost of that, and we're also gonna take turns choosing which games we want out of the lot. So we're gonna make it as fair as possible for when it comes to divvying our scores.
It's not gambling when you know you're gonna win.
The thing about this lot though is everyone wants one game that's in that lot. So we're gonna have to be doing an NFL draft over here. Whoever gets the first round picks is probably gonna soup that game.
See you in a bit.
That's right, boys. We're driving through the ocean. We just pulled up. Guys are about to go check it out. We're gonna see if there's actually good games in here, if they're in the box, and if they're real. We're going into someone's house. We don't know if everyone is cool with us just filming. I want to see what the guys do. I want to see who fights who over what game. I think it's gonna be funny. Let's go.
We obtained footage of our visit to the seller's home to purchase games, but we were respectful of his privacy and didn't want to intrude by filming without permission. While he did allow us to capture some footage, we took care not to show too much of his living space. Most of the footage we obtained was us carefully examining each game to ensure it was complete in its box and not a bootleg copy.
Hello, Katie.
You guys are gonna be fine over this one for the first draft pick, huh?
Oh, manual and everything. Oh, that's actually really solid condition.
Rated M, dude.
This guy was really cool and just brought a box of
Even more stuff. So out of this, I was not expecting to get a Sega Saturn 3D controller. That's cool. A Wii U gamepad, or a copy of Sword of Vermilion for the Sega Genesis.
In here, I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these. It's a Saturn controller. You can use it to play Nights into Dreams. Has a little joystick on it. One of the only Saturn controllers to actually have a joystick on it, unless you like buy a third-party one or something. These guys scored well. The guy was really cool.
I was expecting a DS Lite, and it's actually a 3DS.
It's actually kind of a come up, honestly. That's honestly better.
I'm hoping for the DS Lite so I can transfer my Pokemons from the GBA into my DS games.
I might have a spare DS Lite that I could give you. It's got broken hinges, but it should still work.
It looks nice though. It doesn't look,
A little plot twist right there.
it doesn't look bad.
That's number 1 on the draft now.
No, he paid for that.
So Leo's gonna use his first round pick on this controller.
Yes. Who's using their first round pick on Leisure Suit Larry? I would not be surprised if this is one of those like weird games that might be worth a little money. I could be wrong. Sam's probably gonna make me sound dumb right now when he pulls up the price on the video.
$3.23.
And these boys right here just kind of made out pretty dang good for $350, huh?
I would say so. He came out with a box full of games. I identified them all and I saw that none of them were bootlegs. I didn't test them out, but they were all in great condition. The boxes are in great condition and they're all authentic games. So I'm like, okay, no matter what, we already won today.
We were pretty upfront with the guy. Why did I put this up for $350 and immediately I'm getting traction? I was honest with him. I was like, dude, this is a dead console. You can't go to the store right now and buy a DS.
There's nostalgia for it. It was one of those things where we were like, we gotta tell this guy like it is. If he decides to change his mind, that's fine. But we also gotta kind of like make sure that we're not ripping him off either.
And it honestly kind of paid dividends being real with him because Leo and the guys got some extra games off of it that they didn't expect.
The boys picked up the games. It's the next day. I have to drive like 2.5 to 2 hours to go see the games. I live far away from them, but I'm scared these guys are gonna take all the good games. But I guess we'll see. What they're telling me is these guys already chose a Sega Saturn controller. Well, Fruit paid extra for his DS, so he's cool. I didn't get a pick.
Don't worry, I got the finder's fee, so I take all these right here. You guys can split those up.
Hold on. You guys are at my house?
No, that's true.
I think you leave the games on the table and leave.
I'm not even going based off value. I'm just going based off, this looks like a cool game. For me, it's more about my collection. And honestly, there's a couple games that if I get them, they're more so I could give them away to a friend.
All of you need to go for that robot game. It's worth $170.
It's kind of sick. Yeah, I kind of want this now.
It's a fighting
It's worth a bit of money, dude. Atlas, fighting game, DS.
We're watching the gameplay on it. It's pretty dope.
No matter what happens, even if we get from the just one game from the rare pile, we all made our money back that way.
Welcome to the Game Boys draft.
This shirt should go for a pick too. All right, boys, did we end up deciding on how we were gonna go about who gets first, who goes second, who goes third?
I have a roulette right here. Pretty much what I would do is, let me pull up.
Oh, so you just okay.
Every turn we would spin this wheel that has our names on it. So the first, this is just an example. So first pick would be you. Then second pick would be whoever gets chosen next. And then third pick would be the next. But then for the second round, we start all over again.
So Leo made a big board.
Yeah, so this is what the big board is. The analysts have analyzed all of the draft picks, and it looks like the heavy hitters, which are expected to go in the very early rounds of the draft: Super Robot Tyson, Chrono Trigger, Pokemon Black 2, Pokemon White 2, the Luminous Arc 2, Metal Slug 7, Phantasy Star 0,
Izumia 2.
Wait, what Leo said, Pokemon White, Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Pearl. So that's our big board and our prospects for the draft.
Let's see who gets pick number 1 in the first ever Game Boys draft.
And the first ever Game Boys draft goes to Sam!
I'm the first pick. You already know what I'm gonna get. I already said it. I'm gonna get
the anticipation.
I'm gonna get the Black 2, locking it in with
That's
the first
right.
pick of the draft. Your boy Sam select Pokemon Black 2.
With Pokemon Black 2 off the board, fellas, this leaves one of the biggest heavy hitters off the game shelf. This means that now you cannot pick Black 2 anymore, but you have to go for White 2 if you're gonna pick one. And if you wanted to pick Black 2, well, guess you're gonna have to go for the other one. And if you don't get either of them, the number 2 pick could come in and sweep White 2. And then you're left with some things like Super Robot Tyson OG Saga, maybe Black and White 1. But let's see who gets the second pick and what gets selected. With the second pick in the first ever Game Boys draft, it is going to Chito! Doso!
For the first round, second pick from Game Boys TV, Chito chooses Chrono Trigger from Square Enix.
My tears in a glass jar. They've come back to haunt me.
Now,
$20 game.
was kind of a sleeper in the
$100 lot total.
Chrono Trigger
Missed out
was
again.
one of those games that
Looking at Leo.
My tears in a glass case. So Chrono Trigger, I had a chance to get that on DS back when it was a $20 game on Amazon back in like 2013. For some reason, maybe because I'm lacking in brain cells, I just decided not to get it. Not only am I not exactly good on brain cells, but I'm also lacking in tears because I've dried myself out from how much I missed getting it.
And the third pick in the first ever Game Boy draft goes to
me. All right, so what am I gonna pick? Obviously, I'm gonna go with the cheapest game in the bunch. Yeah, boy! No, I'm gonna go with Super Robot Tyson OG Saga Endless Frontier.
Now, why did you go with this choice, Leo?
Well,
Atlas title.
he chose Chrono Trigger.
And the second round pick, first selection in this chaos draft is Chito.
Alright, second round, I'm grabbing Pokemon White 2.
Oh, there goes my chance.
See, for Doso, this was the smartest thing you can do. Tell the folks at home why you went with White 2.
Well, I went with White 2 because it was the best choice for me at the time.
And with the second pick in the second round of the first ever Game Boy draft, it is Sam!
Damn! I just keep getting.
I'm gonna get Black 1 to pair it up with the Black 2. I'm about to play through both of these and marathon them. Y'all
That's
already
right.
know.
He's going with the dynasty of Pokemon Black, a bloodline that runs deep in not only IGN ratings, but also in price charting. Black and Black 2. Both great games. I wonder who is next for 2 rounds in a row. Leo! I'll remind you, this was your idea.
Yes, it is. I'm not going to complain about it because I actually got lucky that Sam chose Pokemon and so did Chito because I'm going to go with Kizunia 2.
Ooh, the dark horse of second round. Would you tell us why you went with Azuna 2?
Atlas, it's in that like almost action RPG sort of vein, and I'm the RPG guy, so I'm glad that I got this. I am already flipped.
Both Atlas.
Oh, actually, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, they're both Atlas.
And with that, fellas, let's move on to the third round. And with the third round, first pick in the third round, it goes to Chito Doso.
Yeah. Let's see. Third round pick, I'm gonna go with
Coraline!
Another little sleeper game. Third round pick. None of us even knew what this game was worth until we price started it. And it turns out it's a pretty pricey game. That's why it was up in the heavy hitters.
The second pick in the third round goes to...
Hey, finally! Finally get a second pick on the round. This is honestly another easy choice for me. I already have Pokemon White. I'm gonna metal this slug right here. So, what do you think? That's a good one right there. This actually isn't even for me. I'm gonna give this to my buddy Aaron. Aaron,
there you go.
You're getting him up the slug.
Hey, tell me in the chat if you guys heard of a game called Slugma. So I go there. This has a slip cover?
Yep. It has a slip
cover. Hey, this comes with the CD.
It's actually missing the CD.
Oh. I just try to be like Thanos. Get the Infinity Stone. I'm gonna go with Pokemon
Get
White.
him going. That's right. I think that's the correct choice.
As boring as it is, I'm picking in my heart, and realistically, this is a game that I will probably end up playing multiple times. And I could trade and complete the Pokedex.
There you go. We're in the thicket of it now, boys. You're looking at games that may have been slept on in the first, second, and third rounds, but you're looking at games that nonetheless are very good. You got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
What's up with that?
Pokemon got selected in how many rounds, Leo?
Every round so far.
Every round. Why are Diamond and Pearl here? Now, maybe it has to do with the price. The price is a tad lower than Black and White.
It's something that I've already pointed out. Diamond, Pearl, where's Platinum?
It's a good point. If you were to ask me what the analysts are picking, I would say the analysts are leaning towards, again, Pokemon and this Luminous Arc 2. If the analysts are going to go for some sleeper, I'm going to say they're going for Kirby Squeak Squad, which has been known to go around $50. And if you were going to ask Isaac, this slip cover is pretty cool. Fourth round!
Round 4. Let's get going.
And with the fourth round...
No way.
Yokoso gets the first pick!
Alright. This is hard. But I think I'm gonna go with... Oh man, it's hard. I'm gonna go for one of the Kirby's.
But Squeak Squad is worth a tad more, I know.
Which one's more fun though?
In my opinion, Superstar Ultra is probably the best Kirby game.
You know what? I'm gonna go for Kirby Squeak Squad.
A fantastic selection. Kirby Squeak Squad is Frutoso. Now, Frutoso, what went into your decision behind this?
So I know I wanted for sure one of the Kirby games. I just didn't know which one would be more fun because, believe it or not, I've never played a Kirby game before. And if I have, it's not fully.
He eats guys and steals their power.
Yeah, pretty much. So I kind of want to fully play this game. Since you guys said it was the most fun out of both of them, I'm gonna see if I can enjoy this title.
It's great. The second pick in the 4th round, it is Leo.
I'm surprised that I actually got second on this one.
All right, Leo.
I'm gonna go normie on this one. Time when to stop my hand. Guess I'm getting diamond.
Excellent game.
There we go.
Excellent franchise. Going up in value. Can't go wrong with Diamond and Pearl. Leo, what went behind your choice to go normie and go rando?
I like a little bit of chaos.
There we go. Chaos.
Oh.
Come on, you don't get a pick in this.
Hey Gizmo, what should I pick? What should I pick next? Pokemon's still up. Should I pick it? Oh.
That's a yes!
Guess my pick. I'm next. I'm picking Pokemon Pearl.
Good job, Gizmo. Good job.
Reasoning behind it is opposite to what Leo normally does. I'm the normie of the group. And I don't have any of these Pokemon games. All of my Pokemon needs for the Nintendo DS in one fell swoop. So I don't have to pay like $300 next year at some convention or something for any of these games.
I would say this is a smart choice on Sam's behalf because every round he's gotten something that I would say a Pokemon collector is going to want these games if they don't have them. They're all good too. I would say Pearl, in my opinion, is the one that I would want if it were between Diamond and Pearl. White version, black version, and black too. Good job, Sam!
And for the 5th round, we've got... Come on. No!
Sam!
Now this is kind of tough because I know Chito wants that. Now this looks fun, but you know what also looks fun? How does this play though?
I'm not sure.
It's a card game.
All I know is that I tried it out for like 2 seconds to make sure it worked. I did not actually get to get into the thick of the game.
There's no pictures on the back of it. That's not.
That is weird.
I think I'm gonna go with Kirby. I'm sorry, Chito.
Great game, fantastic game. One of my personal favorite Kirby games.
I mainly get in this game so hopefully I could convert my girlfriend into a DS gamer. Kirby is one of those games you can always pick up and play. You don't have to worry about where you are in the story or anything.
That's true.
Great game. Masahiro Sakurai, he knew what he was doing.
And with the second pick in the 5th round of the Game Boys draft, it is Chito! Now, Frutoso has picked nothing but what I would say are heavy hitters and sleepers and good games. So who's he going to go with? Our experts say he would probably pick something along the lines of Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon Moon.
Exactly. I'm going for Kingdom Hearts.
Our draft experts are correct.
I already had this game, but the sleeve's pretty cool. Yes, I was sure because of Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's right. That game sucked. I wonder who gets the next pick.
Why? It's none other than Gizmo.
All right, Leo.
And Gizmo says he wants to get his dad a present. Oh, why he's getting Isaac Luminous Arc too. There you go, Isaac. I know you couldn't be a part of this.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Leo. Dang, man, you guys give me nothing, dude.
No problem, dude.
That's awesome. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like a game that I know I was saying earlier, like, everyone pick it, but I would have picked it. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. I didn't put any money on this, so these guys are literally just giving me a game that's expensive for free. That's what buying games with your friends means.
That's the way Game Boys. Boom!
And that's what it's all about.
You guys all put in on it. Thank you, dude. Thank you,
That's
dude.
what it's all about at the end of the day, dude.
I'm happy with this for sure.
You gotta pay the cameraman.
You know what? I'm gonna play it.
Hey.
I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna beat it because my...
Hey! Now that's what I like to hear.
We didn't get to capture the whole moment on camera, but Chito ended up gifting his version of Coraline to Isaac's wife.
And she saw that game and was like, what? Coraline's in this pile?
What? It's worth 70.
So now my wife is getting a $70 game thanks to my fellas. Thank you, guys.
Hey, no problem, dude.
Man, you don't have to do none of this. None of you guys had to give me anything. I didn't put in money.
Hey, I didn't give you anything. Normally I record, but today we got Isaac behind the camera, so if the footage is a little bit deep fried or blurry,
that's right.
That's why, but it's okay, because shout outs to him for recording. Editor Sam here. 83% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. If you're watching, if you're a fan, if you want to see more hunting videos, want to be notified in the future of when we do more hunting videos, smash that subscribe button. It'll do us both a favor. You win, we win, so help us out.
I mean, we still got some good games on here,
yeah.
I think.
I already know what next I would want. Here's hoping.
In the 6th round, the first pick goes to...
Here's hoping I actually get chosen first for once. And I don't!
Who is it? Sam!
You already know. These are
Let's
the games
go.
that are on the board. Phantasy Star, Fossil Fighters, Sonic Chronichels. This game that I was thinking about getting last, Trauma Center, also looks cool, not a worth. You know what? I want this game because this reminds me of those 999 games from the 3DS. I think this would be the most fun to play. You go digging for some fossils? What the?
Dig up dinosaur bones?
Collect over 100 different Vivosaurs and pit them against.
This is a dinosaur Pokemon game.
What does this sound like?
Pokemon.
I think I will play this. I'm gonna go with Fossil Fighter.
And Fossil Fighters is now off the board. Second pick, round 6.
Damn!
It's hard and I don't know what to get.
That's how I would.
I've never played a Final. No, I have played Final Fantasy.
Zero?
Oh, it's not Final Fantasy, it's Fantasy.
No, it's Fantasy. So it's Space Fantasy by Sega.
Multiplayer battles.
It says it's an action RPG. So that means you move around and hit stuff and level up. So think Zelda, but leveling up.
That might be up your alley.
I'm gonna go with Sonic Chito Nichols.
Let us know in the chat when you have picked that game. Smash that like button, subscribe, tell your mom about our channel and your dad. Tell your grandma Game Boys are sick, and that's all.
And with that being said, Leo gets the next pick. I wonder what he's picking.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Phantasy Star in this one. We never got a Phantasy Star 5, so instead we got 0 somehow. Alright, not a Sega Genesis game, not a Sega Saturn game, but still Phantasy Star, still Sega. I'm still a Sega fanboy, kind of. I'm taking it.
I think that's a good choice.
Yep.
Let's get going with the next round, shall we?
Final round. We're down to the wire.
That Pokemon is still a heavy hitter, even on the 3DS.
Ooh.
Sam!
You know, this is really hard for me actually because I thought about getting this in a separate round and this also. But I do collect for the 3DS and I do already have this game. SNK versus Capcom Card Fighter DS, just because your boy likes Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. And you can't go wrong with either of these. Honestly. This whole draft, honestly, we just got nothing but great games, so shout outs, I appreciate it.
We're down to the final 2 between myself and the bullet, so let's find out.
The anticipation is killing me.
And
it is Leo!
Alright, as you guys know, I want to be a bit of an agent of chaos on this. Fruit, pick a hand.
Interesting. Fruit.
Can't go wrong with right.
Are you choosing what you're picking or what I'm picking?
What I'm picking.
Okay, so you're going right?
Yeah.
Wait, who's right?
So you're getting Pokemon? Oh, and I'm getting Trauma Center.
Risky move by Leo. What'd you get, Leo?
I got Trauma Center under the knife. I'm gonna be real, I don't know anything about this game apart from the fact that it's kind of like the Zero Escape ones that he was talking about.
How about you, Fruit? Have you ever heard of Pokemon?
Let me know in the comment section if you need this game.
Hey Leo, what are we gonna do with the rest of these titles?
For the rest of these titles, these are honestly the ones that we do not care about. These are ones that we actually would have wanted in our collection. Everything else is pretty much no use to us. So what we're gonna do is split the value 3 ways. I think that's a little fair proposal right there. What do you say?
Yeah, no. Kind of wanted this game.
You can take it.
You can take that one.
Maybe this.
Leo takes that one.
At the end of the day, we all got games that we love and we're probably going to end up playing. A couple of the guys also got some games to give away to loved ones and friends, so at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. We do display the prices on here for the video because YouTube loves that, but at the end of the day, it's all about the memories we make with the games, spending time with loved ones. So if you like videos like this, let us know, smash that like button.
Guys, it's your boy Sam from the Game Boys. You already know we out here in the Bay Area, California. We're about to hit up this retro game swap. It's a place called Retro Fix. Never been there before, so I'm excited to see how it's gonna be. It's in Campbell, California. If y'all are in the area, check it out. I have a couple of games that I'm thinking about trading in, see how much money I'll be able to get out of it. Maybe I can trade up and buy something that I've been trying to get. All I really want to see is some cool games. So either way, let's go check it out. Convenience swap. You got a lot of stuff. If y'all want to see what you guys can do, I do have not much. It's just a little bit, a couple of bucks probably will get.
Stuff. So are you building like for your personal use or for YouTube?
Yeah, I run a YouTube channel with my friends.
Understand.
And I know we're never gonna get big. It's just more for fun. Yeah.
Well, don't ever say that. You know,
that's true.
You never know.
Right.
It's just the memories these things create.
Right.
Value.
It's the value is intrinsic.
So that's what it's all about.
Exactly. Gaming is a passion that we all enjoy, something we have good moments together. I used to have the best Guitar Hero Rock Band parties in my house. Yeah. Having the absolute best time. Things I, to this day, I've not forgotten that happened 13, 14 years ago. So things like this, even if it's $3, $5,
right,
it's much greater value than that.
Right.
So
that's what it's all about.
I think that
I picked up Madden 04 yesterday. I paid like $7 for it. It's worth like $3, but I didn't care. I know I'm gonna play the heck out of that game.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
All right, so I got a couple. I got your values put out here.
Right.
For trade value, we got 33.33.
33 trade values.
Values 25% less at 25.01.
Oh right. I think I'm gonna do a trading value and just probably grab something. That's a PlayStation Vita. And it's really clean. $200. I was thinking about getting either PS Vita or a PSP. They go for like $180, but this is like perfect condition. For like $20 extra to have it be like perfect condition, I think it's kind of worth it.
That's so cute. What is that?
It's like a Kirby little, just like a little toy. Like put on your desk or something.
Cool.
Welcome. Look at that. He's in a food coma.
So cute.
I'm gonna give me one of these.
No.
$1,500. Mega Man. That's wild. Dang, 3DS has gotten expensive. $80 for this game? Oh, it's new, that's why. That makes sense. It's sealed.
50
for this one, yeah. Colored dinosaur. It's signed by somebody. That's expensive.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not gonna put this in the video. This game is a mature game, let's just say that.
Oh.
Look at this.
Put it in a...
What is that? It's like a pillow pet? A fat Yoshi. There's a lot of stuff. Kirby. That's cool.
You can ask him whatever if you have any questions. So
It's $10.
make an offer too.
I just can't read Japanese.
Just hold up Google Translate when you're playing. No problem.
That's true. Oh, they have a PS Vita here for $125. It's like $80 cheaper. How much you have on Pokemon Silver?
55.
55?
Did you find anything today?
Not yet. I just came up. Trying to pick up a Vita, but I'm just trying to gauge how I could ration out my money right now.
That's smart. Make your money work.
What is this?
That is a Frankenstein of thumb drive. So I believe it's like at least 8 gigabytes, I think. Some dude, he cut it up, glued it in there, and you know, you can play Pokemon or you can like, you know, upload some homework.
It plays Pokemon too?
Oh yeah, that plays. It plays.
How much you got on that?
$30.
I gotta pick that up, dude.
It's a discount, you know.
Hey, I'll pick that up. I'll pick that up. Does the Vita work?
Oh, it works. I just don't have the cords, and there's no juice in it right now, unfortunately.
All right.
It's the OLED, so it's got the better screen.
For sure, for sure. Let's see what else I could get here.
Not sealed. It's not sealed. It's because it is
Melee's $80.
brand new. Mario.
It's all right.
I have the white one.
I think I'm just gonna pick up the flash drive. You know what? What do you prefer? Cash? Let's do cash. It's a flash drive. That's sick.
So you can play that on your...
Where'd you find this?
So it came in a lot, and I did a trade for a Switch, and it was just in there. I was like, what the hell is this, bro? And he said, like, I was just having a, you know, RC Crash project.
That's fit. That's sick. I'm probably gonna use this honestly.
But it's dangerous because it just sticks out.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though.
All right, bro.
Hey, follow my boy. Is it Hyphy Gold? Hyphy Gold. Smash that like button. Appreciate it, man. Take care. Thank you. Stuff that I love to collect.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon Gold and Silver. Tons of new Pokemon, new adventures and worlds to explore, new badges to collect.
Nintendo Power, Pokemon Tour. I know people collect these. I really don't. $5, $8. E3, rest in peace to E3, $20. I don't know anything about this, so all this stuff seems expensive to me. This is cool though. Borrowing, Game of the Year, great game. I've played it, never beat it though.
So I'm up to down
Oh, it's
just off like $100 game.
oh,
Resident Evil.
$100. Oh. I'm bored. I don't want to get the cartridge only though.
Might lose it or something.
Yeah, I don't trust myself. Indiana Jones. I'm not really looking for any specific game. I'm just trying to see. I do collect a little bit of GameCube. None of those really catch my eye. I do also like Nintendo 64 is cool. Game Boy Advance is sick, but it looks like they don't have much Game Boy Advance. I do collect 3DS. Story of Seasons, Cubic Net, I got that already. None of these are really worth, nope, I don't think so. Story of Seasons, 30 bucks maybe. These, no. DS. Oh, you ever used to watch this cartoon?
Wait.
Shaolin Showdown.
Is that on Cartoon Network?
It was on Kids WB, Super Monkey Ball. This is a pretty cool game. Might get this. We'll see. Pinkie Pie's Party. I already got that one. No, I don't. The other person had for 125, but didn't have the cable. I haven't played the newest Fire Emblem. 40 bucks. I heard it's all right, but I think I might get that. I heard it's not that great, but
Wasn't from my understanding. How I read it was reviews. They said, "Hey, the gameplay is good, but the story is lacking a little."
Right.
It's like, okay, I care more about gameplay than anything else.
Sam here. 83% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. If you're watching, if you're a fan, if you want to see more hunting videos, you want to be notified in the future of when we do more hunting videos, smash that subscribe button. It'll do us both a favor. You win, we win. We've been struggling with the algorithm now that we've been doing a comeback and getting more videos. So help us out. Catch you on the flippy flop.
I just got this yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah, I love Fire Emblem. I like tactical RPGs. What am I pay like $7? That's a steal, man. What was your name, by the way? I didn't catch that.
I go by Mr. Rudy here.
Mr. Rudy, Sam.
Pleasure, Sam.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Rudy. Definitely gonna swing by whenever you get the whole floor for sure.
It's gonna take some time to build it. We're gonna make it happen though.
Right.
After your credit usage, you have a balance of $10.42 due.
All right.
Thanks, Sam. You're all set, brother.
Appreciate it, Mr. Rudy. Take care. Hey, shout out. Hit up Retro Fix. Appreciate it, man. Take care.
Here I go!
I'm looking for a Game Boy Micro. I don't know if you happen to have a Game Boy Micro.
I think that's like super hard to find.
Right.
Anything else you're looking for?
Just like 3DS game, Game Boy Advance game.
Make an offer if you want.
Phoenix Wright versus $100.
Make an offer.
That thing went up in price.
I think this one right here.
Cave Story 3D.
It's sealed. So
How much you got on that?
let's do 100 for that one.
$100?
I think just a like complete case goes for like 70. So
Right. And then take
water
the cover.
damage pretty bad, but it's still sealed.
No, I'm good. How much you have on the PSP?
$100.
$100?
Japan model.
Japan model?
This one's a regular US model.
Right. How much you got on? 120? Yeah, I'm just looking right now.
100%.
I'm never gonna play it.
It has batteries too and everything. You want to test it out?
No, I'm good. That's the hard thing, dude. I gotta reel it back. Yeah. I appreciate it though. You as well, man. Take care. This game's sick. RPG Maker on the 3DS. You guys happen to have a Game Boy Micro? No? Everyone's looking for one. Yeah, they're expensive. How much do you have on the PSP? Modified?
It has over like 10,000 games.
Right.
It has emulators, Nintendo, Atari.
Everything on there? 200?
64, Game Boy Color, all the consoles.
Right.
Nintendo, Super Nintendo. They have the whole collection of
Everything.
sample, yeah. Plus, just modify the console.
Oh, the backlit?
Binary shell, stuff like that.
It's got the PlayStation games.
Keep going. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it keeps growing. It has PlayStation, 64, Game Boy Color.
I think I'm just cheap. That's the tough part. If not, money wasn't an issue, I'd buy it all. Thank you, appreciate it. They have like a barcade downstairs. Kicking it with the homie. All right, so all the games that I ended up trading in and paying like $7, $8 to get Fire Emblem Engaged. They had it for $40. I haven't played it. Figured might as well pick it up. I love tactical RPGs and I love Fire Emblem. I heard the story's not the greatest, but in terms of gameplay, it's still up there with all the other Fire Emblem games, Three Houses and stuff like that. So I'm excited to play that. And I also picked up this crazy thing.
freaking Pokemon Silver flash drive. So I guess it's an actual flash drive. You can store videos or whatever you want on it, and it's still an actual game. So you can play it and store your music and files and pictures and whatever on it. And I think this is cool because it was 30 bucks. The vendor had another copy that was $55, but for $30 you can't beat that, and you get something that you don't find every day. So I'm excited for that. I think there's a little light there too, but yeah, it's like my pickups of the day. Good little store. Check out the Retro Fit, Campbell, California. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to smash that like button. Give a shout out to Tina for being behind the camera, and thank y'all. We know it works because I just booted it up in my analog pocket and it worked. Now I'm trying to see if the flash drive portion of it works. So I have this adapter on my computer, and let's plug them in. Okay, it's plugged in, and now let's see if it pops up on the computer, and it looks like it does. Pokemon, and yeah, Pokemon Silver pops up, and let's see how much data is on this. And as we can see, there's 16 gigabytes up in this. Y'all already know. Tell me this isn't the coolest thing ever.
In this episode of Game Boys, the gang goes to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. What great games will they find today? Watch to find out.
We're back at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Let's get going, yeah? So this is kind of like Power Rangers where all of the vehicles come together. This is one where all these construction equipment pieces come together and they build a giant Decepticon. So I'm kind of thinking about doing it. Like, they got them in Walmart right now for like 80. This is the original one and they're asking 50. And it has everything in there, so I'm kind of thinking about getting it. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna do it.
More than meets the eye. The Transformers from Hasbro.
So this is something we do every year.
3 years running.
3 years running. This is day 0 of the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. This Costco-sized room is going to be filled with vendors.
But more importantly, Nick and I are gonna get to play Metal Slug at some point.
Look at these things, bro.
These look sick. Look at the passes this year. They look like Mega Man 2, man. Every year, and I can only ever find a repro of it. So hopefully I find it.
Why don't you get this one?
Sam ends up finding an orange GameCube controller for $15. What a deal.
GameCube controller, Japanese only color.
I still haven't gone to play Metal Slug yet. There's been these two guys that are just at the Neo Geo arcade booth, and I haven't gone to check it out, so really sad about that. But hopefully that means that once they do get out, I'm gonna go all in on that. Hopefully, play that.
Got to play some Ninja Turtles with Leo. We're playing for a cool bit, but it was too hard for Leo because Leo's a little noob.
Game is difficult.
Man, I was carrying you, bro.
So what we got going on right now is Nick ran into this lovely person who was willing to sell him an extra Wavebird that is minty for $35. When Nick was just looking at another booth for a Wavebird for $40.
I've been trying to put that on offer up. I've been kicked on so many times.
Really?
I'll just bring it here and see if somebody wants it.
That's surprising. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good. Have a good one, man.
We're gonna go get breakfast right now. We are at the second day of the convention where there's actually gonna be games, but we all had a bit of a rough time sleeping last night, so need to fill that stomach up. Food's good for the soul.
I'm gonna get some menudo.
Muchas gracias por ver nuestro canal. We are at Muchas Gracias, where we're gonna get food.
We're eating at Muchas Gracias. It's a Mexican place, kind of close to the convention center. It was like a 10-minute walk, but wow, this is really good so far. This is like my favorite Spider-Man character. This thing, I could never find it when the wave was out in stores, and now that it's here taunting me for $25. I think this should be a lesson. Even if you want something and you're dedicated to finding it at retail, $5 more, I'm not gonna do that.
Honestly, like when people say like, oh, who's the Game Money Show? I'm like, dude, you guys have to check out Game Boys. They're so underrated. They're cool. Their content's well made. And to me, that's huge.
That freaky sucks! So far, I've gotten Bug for the Sega Saturn and Sullen Sanctuary for the Vita, as well as another game which was already previously shown that I purchased, which was the Flash for the Game Boy Advance, which was $1. Pretty good so far.
Please consider subscribing because every little bit helps. If you like this type of stuff, maybe show your friends who are into this kind of thing. But we're just happy that you guys are actually digging the ride if you are, and we're just happy to put the stuff out.
Here Nick notices that the cheaper version of Chibi Robo has a better disc but doesn't have the inserts and manuals. What does he end up doing?
Why is this one? This one's like a little sun faded, it looks like, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, look at the disc.
This one has a better disc. I should ask if I can swap the discs. I want the better disc, but I want the insert. I'm interested in Chibi Robo.
Okay.
And I was wondering, I could play the price on this one, but this one has a much cleaner disc.
Okay, so what do you want?
Could I like take the disc from this one and?
Let me see. Yeah, this is why this one's marked down though. Is because of that.
Because of the disc?
Yeah.
Is it tested?
Yeah, these are all tested.
Yeah.
Usually if they're really bad, we resurface them.
Yeah, the cheaper one had the better disc. That's what he's saying, yeah. But that one has an extra insert. I think he was trying to see if he could get the insert with this one because it's cheaper price. We thought it was because of the insert that it was
why I got switched then.
Yeah. Because there's an extra insert on the 65 though.
Yeah, those are. You wanted that one with a nice disc then?
Yeah, and can I get the insert? Or it has the insert, right?
I'll do that for the 65 if you want the insert.
I was just curious if you would be interested. I had a couple of things for trade, if you guys were interested.
What kind of stuff you got?
A couple of things for the original PlayStation. So.
Yes. These two plus 15 cash. Is that fine?
Yeah. Okay.
Video games are so much more legal.
Sir? You've been in Portland before?
I bet you can't fit that.
It's too damn good. I love this place, man.
Is this your copy, John?
It's not my personal copy. It's funny, like I bought one, like I pre-ordered it, and then I also got a download from Nintendo.
Okay.
So I was like, well, so there are saved game stuff on there, but I was like, well, the digital one's already on the system, so I've been playing that one mostly. And then I was looking in my cupboard and I saw that, and I was like, I don't need 2 copies. I'll be fine.
You know, Target is asking what, 60 on that? I'll do 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If you don't have it yet, it's one of those like
That's a hell of a deal.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
definitely.
Well, that's just it. I don't know who already has it or whatever, but it's like I'm not gonna overcharge.
I don't have it yet. I just like procrastinated the hell on it, dude.
It's my. I mean, I know it's not supposed. It's so popular. It's not supposed to be my favorite game, but it's totally my favorite game.
I feel it.
You know what I mean? It's like it's.
But yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, there. No problem.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Oh, so they're not even bad.
Back. I'm gonna go around real quick.
Check if it has a cool cartridge. Oh.
I would have been down too.
Pinche Spider-Man con su pinche GameCube.
Nick comes across a Sega Pico for a great price, but does it work?
Excuse me? Is this work?
It does not.
Not? It doesn't?
No.
All right, thank you.
The gang finds a huge pawn table. Sam and Nick fight to the end. Let's see who wins. Looks like Sam is down 0-3. Can he make a comeback? Sam somehow managed to come back and win. Nick finds a couple of games he's interested in. Can he haggle down to get a good price?
Cash only though.
Yeah, of course. I was looking at some GameCube games. NBA Street 2.
Game Shark Pro?
Yeah, right there.
Well, these two? Well, this one, I'll do this one for
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'll do this one for $5.
20 for the both?
Yeah, 20 for the both. But you gotta look at the CD, bro. The CD has like a rental sticker on it. You know?
Can I open it?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm telling you the truth, so I'll do both.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Is it tested?
Yeah, tested for sure. Works.
So 20 for the lot?
Yep, that's for the lot. And that's
I'll
a
take
deal.
that, man.
That's a deal, man.
Oh yeah, it is.
Cool,
Thanks, sir.
No worries, man. This game's sick. It has Konami characters, Takara characters. They make toys and Hudson characters, and they're in a fighting game. So you can be like that doll, or
yeah, GameSex
Beyblade.
talked about this game.
Yeah, or Optimus,
It's
or
basically-
Bomberman.
Imagine Smash, but more complicated and with a bunch of licensed characters.
That's pretty sick, dude. Be like that Barbie-looking girl versus Ty from what is his name? Tyson. Tyson from Beyblade versus Optimus Prime versus Bomberman.
One day, I'm definitely going to put the money down and buy Vectrex just because it's such a unique console and I feel like it stood the test of time, so something I want to get into.
Nick comes across another vendor with some things that catches his eye. What will he pick up?
I do have this one already. Ooh. Dude, look how fat this is. Oh my god. Look how fat that is.
It's tiring, dude.
So I'm gonna take these two.
Okay. $5.
Alright. Sure.
Thanks a lot. Have a good one.
Leo, what did you find?
Twisted Metal head-on for the PSP. I like Twisted Metal. I just got a PSP recently thanks to you guys, and I figured for $6, good one.
Isaac has been trying to find Ultimate Spider-Man the whole day and finally comes across a copy.
Oh,
It's the same one.
it's the same one.
Same one, dude.
Have you guys tested these? I don't know, man. Do you think this will play? I mean, it's really beat up.
How about we do 5?
Yeah, I'll do 5. There you go.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're doing some open game surgery right now. Shout out to John Riggs.
Gotta go slow just so it doesn't peel off the paint, and then you're free to go. It's not a steel book.
It is sealed though. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's sick. Some Kobe Bryant controller stickers. Is this so I could like slip this over?
Dude, look, come with freaking metal. This is how I started with zombies, bro. This game started it all.
There you go. Thank you.
I'm down.
This game's what started in my zombies addiction, bro. When it comes to this sick metal, it's dope.
Something catches Leo's eye. Will he decide on picking these up?
Console only for $50. Comes with a controller for $60, which is cheaper than a lot of other Saturns.
Yeah.
64s are also region modded, so they play American and Japanese games. All the colors in Japan came out with a like kind of cream white bottom with the color top.
Cards on the table. You do these two at least for $130.
For $130, I'll do $150.
In the middle, $140.
I'll stay at $150. It's the start of the day, and you're getting good modded systems.
What do you think, Sam?
I say buy them, but then again, it's not my money.
No, I know. Well, one of these isn't for me. That's why I don't mind. I'm spending your money, so you know.
It says buy them, man, but
I'll do it.
$150, man. They're yours.
All right.
Where's the money?
Do you want white or gray?
Gray.
Gray? Sweet, dude, because grays are harder to find.
These two. I might need a second bag.
Yeah, right?
Those things get heavy.
Yeah,
I'll just carry it with my hand for now.
Okay, man.
I'll take it. I'll keep it though.
Oh, yeah, that's hefty.
Ooh. Awesome, brother. I appreciate you. Would you do 5 on it? Can't do it.
Well, fuck it. I've had it for a while. If you want it for 5, you can have it.
All right.
I'm here to make people happy.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
I just hope it doesn't get crushed on the way home, you know?
Yeah, same. I don't know if you can flatten those. Welcome.
Have a good
Good
day.
luck on the hunt out there today.
What do you think? I don't have it, and it's cheaper than what it goes for.
How's it going?
How's it going, man? I'll take it for 5.
Okay, thank you. Let me get some change, sir.
Thank you.
Sam finds a great deal on a GameCube that's too good to pass up.
I left the other one in the car. It was a straight black one like that, but if you do that 40, throw that one in. Now I'm gonna throw that one in for the 40. Yep.
You know what? You sold me, dude.
All right, there you go. You did the first 20 itself, so you got it. It's good deals.
Yeah, it's a great.
All right, right on, man. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Color GameCube. Right here.
We came across this vendor who had tons of Pokemon reproduction games and also finds a game he's been looking for the whole weekend. Will he pick them up?
Hey, do you guys have this one loose, like without a box? What? Light Platinum?
Yeah, I do.
How much are you asking for it without the box?
17.
I think I might have to do it to it, mate. I think I might do it. That's one of my favorite ones. Can I see the Light Platinum cartridge if you guys have it? That one? Cool.
Excuse me. How much is Pokemon My Ass version?
17.
Okay.
And then we got the
That's cool.
the cased one too.
Probably the coolest thing I've heard all day. Buy everything, Isaac.
True. I think I might just get that Light Platinum. Yeah. Oh.
That one's awesome. And those are all English translated.
And it looks nice. It's either that or you spend, how much is it worth thermally?
But this one looks good. You guys have a box or anything for it? Anything?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I've been complaining about not finding this damn game for how long? And I think this is a clean looking copy. It looks nice. Would you do both for 40? Hey, would you do this in one of the ROM hacks of Pokemon for 40?
Which one?
Light Platinum. Sweet.
Yeah, you're gonna like that.
Oh, dude, I've been looking for this game every year I come here in Japanese.
Deals on Sunday. Get you some change.
I've been looking for this game for a while. I just got it for $5. It's one that I always see, but for some reason I never find it at the price I'm quite willing to get. Have a nice day. So to find it for $7 and be able to talk them down to 5 is nice. Do you guys smell that? It's not quite a roast beef sandwich. It's not quite fancy meat, but it smells like Spam to me. Nick really likes Spam.
How does it feel to lose?
I always lose.
We ended up playing Street Fighter and bringing a crowd of players. Who's got next? We're practicing for Gabo the Giver.
Cheese for the win.
I was trying.
All right, we got the money match now.
Oh boy.
Loser buys the other a $10 game.
Oh, it has been set at 5.
Yeah, I'll hit you up again to get us energy. Come on, make the comeback, Sam. This is the comeback right here.
Gabo taking down everyone. And this is a real high-class bout. You're up. What the fuck? Okay.
Gabo defeated Sam, Gamester Edion, and Rock Solid Happiness.
What? What?
Oh!
Got one more.
It was a long road trip. We stopped for Subway, had a lot of spicy chips. At times, spicy chips and my stomach don't agree for too long.
Welcome back to the Game Hunting channel, you guys. We're gonna go visit a buddy of ours named Chris, who we've never actually gone up to his neck of the woods to visit. You guys have seen in the channel, we've gone to a place called Fire and Ice. Fortunately, Leo, you didn't get to go with us last time.
No, I did not. We'll see if we get to pick up some games.
Let's hit the road. What's up, Chris?
What's up, Isaac? What's up?
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Oh,
Thank you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate it. I've been meaning to get into this for a long time.
No, heck yeah, that's a personal favorite SMT game of mine, and it's just genuinely a pretty damn good game. But happy birthday, Chris. I know your birthday was last year.
Yeah, I appreciate it though, man.
Hey, for sure, dude. So what do you think? You think you want to come along for the ride and go look for video games with Leo and I?
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so this is our first time here with Chris and Leo. Now, last time on the channel, we came over here, it was me, Sam, and Chito. Hey, you know what? Oh, man. Looks like a convention. I don't think we'll find her. Now, I miss their beautiful faces, but you know what? These two guys didn't get to come hang out with us, so I'm really glad they come to this awesome place. Fire and Ice. What you think, Chris? Because I know you went to the previous location before they moved.
No. I mean, it's literally the old location feels like the same size as this last case area.
Look at that mural. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, that one-winged angel.
Kenny Omega, baby. Leo, first thoughts.
This is insanely big.
Oh yeah, a little something. You're gonna have to come over this stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't it something that you could just kind of like be like, all right, we're making a 30-minute stop? No, we're gonna be here for like an hour, maybe two.
I was not expecting something. Yeah, you told me it was gonna be this size, but I was not expecting something this big.
This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait for you guys to go through this stuff because legitimately, this was one of the best game stores we've ever seen on the channel. So up there, they got a Drakengard, and last time we were here, I was with Sam, and Gabo talked me into actually just going with Shadow Hearts Covenant. I did really want the Drakengard though because I'm a big fan of Nier, I'm a big fan of Nier Automata, Replicant, and game creator Yoko Taro started with the Drakengard games, and that's one I don't have. So if I end up not finding anything else otherwise, I'm definitely leaving with that Drakengard. Just look at this place. This place is gigantic. I'm gonna spend some time looking around before I make my final choice. But there's already something in the this is probably going home with me pile. I'm gonna keep looking. Now, Chris, I know you collect games, but you also collect cards. Is there anything here that you're looking at as far as trading cards go?
Well, this is the place that I usually come for my more expensive Magic stuff. Magic the Gathering, yeah.
This
so
is
you
the
can
section?
see all of the cards down here. They're all pretty much going to be priced out as based on TCG player prices, but you know, this is the largest collection in the area. It's not even close.
No, this is a really good looking selection too. And it's cool that we've never brought around one of the guys who plays cards, so we're getting a different perspective right now for anyone who's interested in trading cards. Boy Marco right here. What you looking at, Marco?
Look at some Magic cards.
Why are some of these white? What's the deal with the white borders on them?
Just old borders that they used to have like back in the day. I'm not really too sure though.
Oh, so these are like, this is the old school?
Yeah, it's an old school. You can tell by the art style too.
Now, I don't know much about Magic, but I do know usually when they print cards and they're the old school ones versus the new school ones, aren't the old school ones pretty pricey?
They can be, depends on how much they use them in the format and stuff like that, and like how often they were printed.
I mean, how long has this game been around?
I want to say like the 80s.
So if it's been around since the 80s and some of these cards are still good, even though they're like 40 years old,
absolutely,
that means that those are probably something to hold on to, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh shoot. Are you gonna look at games too or just cards?
Just some cards.
All right, got you. What you looking at there, Leo?
Me being me, I'm looking at the Saturn set. Let's zoom in on this, shall we?
Look at that. You never see this many Saturn games in one section for one store. That is beautiful.
No, Leo is 100% right too, because we've gone to several conventions and dedicated game stores, but this is actually the biggest long box Saturn game.
Usually you see like maybe 2 rows worth, if that. This has 10 to 12.
Oh yeah, there's rows upon rows. And what I'm seeing too is, Leo, see, I tried to ask the guys last time, but they want to know because you weren't here.
It's Christmas.
What's up with that? What's up with the Christmas Saturn?
I think that is a repro box. It probably is an original game. The game was sent out as a sampler, but someone probably made a repro box out of it. In fact, I would not be surprised if it's Saturn Dave custom. There's only one way to find out, and that's to actually look at it. But
right,
yeah, that's there, and that's really cool.
But I mean, they got good stuff. Like,
yes, they do.
You can see over there, they got Dragon Force, they got Marvel Superheroes, they got Die Hard Arcade, great game.
Yep, they got Die Hard Arcade. Jesus.
Oh, you're thinking about that one?
I didn't realize they had that. That's something I got to look into.
I'm gonna let you come over this. I gotta do some combing myself because, like I said, if that Drakengard isn't coming home with me, it's some other game here. So
yeah, I'm definitely gonna do my research and see what I could find that I want, because there's a lot of cool stuff here.
Sweet. Chris, I see you in that pile. You looking at a game specifically?
Yeah. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge.
Underground game there.
Little underground, $9.
Ooh, that below price charting, boys? I think so.
See, I'm out here trying to get Matt a birthday present.
I think he'd love that.
His favorite franchise.
What do you got right there?
Tasmanian Tiger. It's one I've been looking for a little bit. It's one of my childhood favorites. It's a little niche platformer.
May I suggest something?
Yeah.
They recently released the 1 and 2 collection on Switch.
Right.
So that's available.
I do have that on Switch.
Oh,
just for the physical. Just to have the physical in my collection.
I can get that.
Respectable. That is very respectable.
And I'm looking for more PS2 games, trying to go through a little bit of my older memories with the console itself.
It's a good console still, too.
Yeah, it holds up. A lot of the games still hold up.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a common title I've been looking for a long time.
Hey, Big Diesel, Shat.
So, if you guys watched the SoCal Retro Gaming episode, you would know that I was looking for this. This is a very common title. It's only worth $25. I could not find it anywhere. I finally found it here, and it's at the price that I'm willing to pay. So, thankfully, I finally found it. I could check this one off my list because I'm barely starting my Dreamcast collection. This is one that I want to get. It's a cheaper game, but NBA arcade style games are always a blast to play.
Hell yeah.
And this is one that
shout out to Shaq, aka Kazam,
aka Diesel, not Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon's better.
All right, sweet. Well, glad you found that. We're gonna keep looking.
Stolen. The old man. This guy is smoking now. He lost the ball.
Chris, I see you over here in the anime section.
Yeah.
Is there anything going on over here that's catching your interest?
Nothing yet. Not off rip.
Which one of these, if you could just get it now, would be your go-to?
Great question. Honestly, probably something from Reincarnated as a Slime, something with Rimuru, maybe this Diablo down here.
That guy looks cool.
It's a pretty cool little fig. Nothing really standing out to me today, though.
Got them big Lady Deathstrike claws. He looks sick.
He's definitely one of the coolest teammates in the series. He kills a dude with a stare. Just looks at him, gives him that riz.
Hey Leo,
what's up?
What do you know about this one over here? I've never heard of that Atlas title.
I actually couldn't tell you anything about it, but $85 Xbox 360. At that point, I would have to hazard to guess that it's an exclusive. If it's Atlas, then it's going to be an RPG most likely. So, okay, based off just pure conjecture, $85 on the Xbox 360. It's going to be an exclusive RPG, and it has to be at least somewhat decent at that point.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, granted, it's Atlas, so it could be expensive just because of that, but usually there's at least some qualitative reason behind that. That's just my guess.
That makes sense.
Do you know anything about that game right there? Galarians on the PS1. Looks like it could be an RPG, great entertainment. I don't know anything though.
I actually don't know anything about it. Chris, what'd you end up getting yourself right now?
So I did end up getting that the Tasmanian Tiger for the PS2.
Nice.
But I also ended up getting a fig of Sano from Tokyo Revengers. He's like the leader of the gang. It's one of my favorite animes from the last few seasons. It's full of action. The mangaka was actually in a biker gang himself, so a lot of the action you're reading about comes from like his own personal experiences. It's one of the best currently running anime that I enjoy. So I already have a Draken back at home that I got out of a little gachapon machine, so I'm gonna put Draken right next to Sano, get his little understudy in there.
There you go. See, we do it all on this channel, boys. We got cards, anime, video games.
Beauty, bottle. There you.
And that's what's up.
So
it is Sega Saturn Shiro, so it's the Saturn Day 1.
Oh man, so this is like a 101 almost. This is really cool.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
So I just called Leo over like a fangirl because we saw Snatcher over there. We see stuff like this and we feel like we're looking at the freaking Mona Lisa.
Plus, we got a bit of an in-joke with Snatcher because when Isaac got his Sega CD, he got it off a flea market for about $15 and there was a game included. And I told up Isaac straight from the get-go, if that was Snatcher, I would have killed you myself.
Yep, and I'm still alive, boys, so I don't own Snatcher. All right, so literally as I was paying, I was about to get Drakengard, but then I saw that they had Persona 3 on PS2. Now I have Persona 3 Fez, Persona 3 Portable. I didn't have regular Persona 3. And as a collector of the Shin Megami games and of the Persona games, I kind of felt like that was something that I should probably get down the line before it gets way more expensive. And as I'm literally paying for Persona 3, he's like, hey bro, for not that much more, we have the one with the soundtrack and the art book. A hardcover art book, the game, and it's in minty condition, and this really cool sleeve. And here's also the soundtrack. He showed it to me, they opened it up. I couldn't be happier with it.
getting stronger too.
I myself got NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC for the Sega Dreamcast. Got it for $25, which I'd say is a pretty good price because I noticed when I was looking it up, it goes between $25 and $35 online. So I saved between $0 and $10. I'm always cool with that.
This was an awesome trip. I'm glad we made it out here. Our buddy Chris just happens to live by it, and we're going to watch wrestling. So why not take Leo to Fire and Ice, especially because of how good of a time we had last time. What do you think?
I like the store. It's very big as hell. And I imagine it's one of those stores where as it gets more popular, it's going to get more populated also.
Yeah, more games. Yep, more games. All right, we're going to go watch some wrestling. Hey, Sam's right. A lot of you guys are watching right now. Why are you watching and you won't even give us the decency of clicking that button? It takes 1 second.
We're out here in Spain. Gonna do some game hunting.
This video is brought to you by Skillshare.com. Check out the link in the description for more info.
So the first stop in Spain is this game store called Games and Freak. As soon as I walked in, I saw a bunch of GameCube games, so I ran towards them.
GameCube. Resident Evil Code Veronica, €120. It's interesting seeing what might be popular here or expensive here, because I have no idea what's popular or expensive. I have zero player's choice.
Here in the United States, we do have Player's Choice, which was a separate run of the most popular Nintendo games for a lower price. I saw that they had a gray or silver box, so I wanted to take a look to see what they were. And upon further inspection, I did notice that they were also Player Choice games, but just the box of them were different because they're PAL.
It's also cool seeing these silver boxes, because we don't have those silver boxes in the States. The sucky thing about the GameCube though is I think it's region locked.
Fortunately though, I don't have a PAL GameCube, so I couldn't pick any of these up because my GameCube won't play any of these games. But it's so cool to see these small little differences between the box art of PAL games and United States games.
They have some consoles over here. DS PAL, that's cheap, €75. I might buy that, a 2DS.
There's a couple of consoles that were relatively cheap. Around this time when I went to Spain, the prices of the Nintendo 3DS and the 2DS were really inflated because they each had just closed down. The prices that they had for the 2DS was really good compared to those inflated prices, but ultimately I decided not to get it.
Got a Game Boy here, 85. That's kind of what they go for.
They had a separate display box that held all of the loose cartridge-based games, and in here I saw two things that did catch my eye.
This is what I came here to find. Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver. I might pick up maybe both of them.
They're asking €25 for each of these. Coming to Spain, my plan was to get all of the Pokemon games because they're in Spanish. I can read Spanish, so I decided to pick these up.
Silver, it's like $60. This one's also like $60. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna pick up the red for sure. Silver I just bought in the most recent video, so I don't know if I'm gonna pick up, but I'm definitely gonna pick up the red version. That's a good deal. Turrican, Solomon's Club, Simon's Belmont Revenge, Dragon's Lair, Mega Man Hormigas. Poke Park. I've never seen this game ever. €27.
That's cute.
It is cute. I think this is on the Switch, so it's not region free, it's region locked, so I can't play this on my, not Switch, the Wii. I don't know if I said Switch.
There's a couple of Wii games that I saw that kind of caught my eye. The reason why these caught my eye was because a lot of the titles here are in Spanish. And while that's common for Spain, I'm not used to seeing games where the front cover is completely in Spanish.
Hotel para Perros, hotel for dogs.
Let me know if I should have gotten this hotel for dogs. Or should I say hotel para perros?
This is also sick, but I can't play this on my Wii. I wish I could buy everything. It's just fun looking at stuff. Bob Esponja, White Bob.
I also did happen to spot a Pokemon Pearl for the DS.
In terms of like US Pokemon prices, and I think this also is a pretty good deal.
Priced at €25, which I think is pretty good. It's actually a little bit cheaper, I think, a little bit than what it goes for in the States, especially with the conversion rate right now being so good in the favor of the US dollar. I decided ultimately though to not pick this up, as I think I just got this in the previous Nintendo DS lot video that we did with the guys.
€25. I might get that too. Wait, I think I just got that in the most recent video. I swear I just got that in the most recent video. So I don't think I should get it. That's a good deal though. In box is worth 100 in the States, so by itself it's worth like, no wait, 60? I don't know, it might be the same price.
I don't have data here, so I can't really tell. But I think maybe I'm just gonna pick up the Pokemon game. Nothing here really that.
Plata.
Plata y rojo, ok.
¿De dónde sois?
Soy de Estados Unidos, de California.
Dios.
Mis padres son de México. ¿Y usted? ¿De aquí?
Y espero antes de morirme ir a Estados Unidos.
¿Ir a Estados Unidos?
Donde más ganas tengo, con amigos y todo, pero nunca lo he visitado.
Está bonito.
Mira, pues son... ¿En tarjeta te lo cobro?
Sí.
Mira, 49,90.
49, ok.
Mira, te pide la conversión esta.
Voy a pagar en euros. Gracias.
Y nosotros, esto para ti, espera que te doy una copia de esto. Y
Ok, gracias, muy amable. You got the Sonic, bootleg Sonic. They have a bunch of cool toys and merchandise and stuff. Pokemon. So I think kind of cool thing about both of these games is upon looking at them, they're the US versions. So these are the exact ones that are worth like $60 each. The 25 and 25, great deal, like 50% off. Check out Game Freak.
On your Game Boy, that's where. Pokemon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all.
After I paid for these, I noticed that these were actually the US copies, and they were like half the price of what they were going for in the US. But I wasn't gonna say no to a cheap Pokemon game, let alone two. These are the US versions, as you can see here. Probably might not be able to see. It says USA on both of them. So these are both the US versions for 25 €25 technically, but it's like almost 1-to-1 right now.
Does the quality of like the packaging on there matter? Like if it has damage?
A little bit. Like this technically is like a $50 game, right? But with the damaged label, probably it could go down to like 30, 40. So it's still got a little bit of a good deal. This one's a good label though, yeah. It's not like perfect condition, but it's still pretty good quality. Granted, I didn't buy it because of the price chart. I was trying to buy the European versions just so I could play them on the Game Boy because they're not region locked, but I ended up
winning out.
Yeah, so shout outs. Let's see, maybe we could find some other games at the other stores. Overall, Games and Freak, the first store I went to, was really good. I definitely recommend it if you're out here in Barcelona. Really good selection. They got tons of pop culture stuff. They got tons of Funko Pop. Everything a fan of all video games and pop culture would love to see and even browse around. $25 for Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Red. That's a come up. Shout outs to Games and Freak. That's a big old building. $2 and I'll go climb that. You didn't have any games in there? That's it. While we're out here in Spain, you already know we had to hit up the tourist spots. We went to La Sagrada Familia. However, we weren't able to get tickets to get in, which is unfortunate, but we still walked by. There was tons of people outside and experienced some of the beautiful Spanish architecture by Anthony Gaudi. You see that? $2 and I'll go climb it. Give me $2 and I'll go climb it. My PayPal's in the description. ¿Qué tal, canal? Este episodio de Game Boys va a ser totalmente en español. Vamos a ir a comprar los videojuegos en España. Psych! We're out here in Spain though. We're trying to find some video games. We're in Park Güell. Second store we went to when we hit up Spain was a store called World Vision. This store was really cool. They had tons of Japanese imports, all kinds of different games, USA games, PAL games, Japanese games, everything you can think of. They have lots of Japanese imports. Dreamcast. A handful of Sega Saturn games here. I bet you Leo and Isaac would have loved to have been here and check these games out. I don't know anything about Saturn. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing out and roast me because I don't know anything about the Saturn. Los Duendes, Smurfs. Here I was looking through some Game Boy games. They had them all in this really cool binder where you would typically see being used for like trading cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, that kind of stuff. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? I think so. They have tons of little binders with nothing here necessarily caught my eye. $90, 90 euros. 90. The Peach Wiimote. Suikoden 2 is 750 euros. You got the Game Bois. This is cool.
There's some more 3DS right there.
I was looking through all the 3DS games to see if any of them were US. I was surprised to see that they did have a US 3DS game, and it actually was one that I didn't have. It was Mario Kart 7. They were asking $7 for Mario Kart 7. I had to pick it up. What's up with Spain and pricing US games for cheap? Pretty cheap, and I don't have it. Some places, like, they charge even $5 just for the case, so I think this is a good deal. I'm gonna pick this up for sure. Tina spotted it. Thank you, Tina. In the middle of the store, they had a bunch of these display cases with their higher end games. I did happen to spot one thing that caught my eye. Naranjada. It's like white, yellow, and black. I kind of want to get that.
Is it a good deal?
$70 is kind of what it goes for, but it is really nice. And it comes with the case.
That's a DSi.
DSi XL. Found a yellow DSi XL that was in really good condition. They're asking 69 euros for it, and it came with the box and everything. It was really nice and clean. I had to pick this up. I just had. Hey, sup guys, Sam here, doing some editing. As you can see, here I was actually watching the video on how to do some color grading. So I was color grading some footage with lovely Manny here. But if you guys haven't tried out Skillshare, which is a sponsor of today's video, definitely check them out. Tons of different resources. You can use them to learn productivity, video editing, as we have, and it's really leveled up the quality of our channel. There's a little bit here for everybody, so if you're interested in learning anything at all, check out Skillshare. Click the link in the description. We have a promo code with them. The first 10 people that click on the link and sign up get a free month. Try it out today. Cancel it if you don't like it. Hope you enjoy it and get back to the show. I really want to get it. The thing is though, if it's a European PAL version, I don't know if you can modify and hack it. Even this is more pretty than the yellow one. The owner also did have a blue version of the DSi XL, so I compared the two to see if I wanted to get the blue one or the yellow one. And ultimately, I decided to get the yellow one because I like yellow a lot more than blue. I feel like the yellow ones aren't as common or people don't really use as much, so I kind of gravitate a little bit more towards that. So I decided on sticking with the yellow and keeping that one instead of switching over to the blue one. As I went up to the counter to pay, I noticed that the vendor had a bunch of other games up behind a crystal display case, and I was looking at them while he was ringing me up. They have an Emerald. It's pricing it right now. I noticed they had a copy of Pokemon Emerald. It is the PAL version, and it is in Spanish. It's called Pokemon Esmeralda instead of Pokemon Emerald. ¿27.95? I think I ended up paying 27 euros for Pokemon Emerald, which converted to about $27 as well. Creo que sí lo voy a agarrar también. Y también quería agarrar unas consolas del DSi. Creo que no, naranjado o amarillo, no sé de qué color era, pero...
¿La que va con la funda?
Sí, por favor, que está bien bonito el color.
Y aparte esta está en muy buen estado.
Sí, está bien limpio. Sí, sí lo vi.
Vale, lo que pasa es que esta, por ejemplo, está un poquito peor de la pantalla.
Sí.
Está bastante bien y esta está un poquito peor.
Oh, yeah.
No sé si tiene un poquito de batería para que la puedas ver.
Oh, yeah. Me gusta más este color.
Jimmy. Hola. A medias, ¿qué quieres?
How pretty this is.
Sí.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of dirty, but you can clean it. World Vicious. Nothing. The name of the store. It's kind of wild. I don't know why. At the time, this game was going for 27 on price charts. I swear, 2 days later, for whatever reason, if you look at price chart, it just skyrocketed up to like $80-something. So I got a great deal on this.
¿Los de la Game Boy Advance?
Yeah.
Creo que están todos iguales.
Los dos. Next to Pokemon Emerald, there was also two of the wireless adapters for the Game Boy Advance SP for Leaf Green and Fire Red. While I don't have Leaf Green and Fire Red anymore, I still need to get them. I figured I'd pick two of these up just in case I wanted a couple of Game Boy Advances and trade Pokemon with myself. I don't know if $15 a piece was a good deal or a bad deal for these two, but I decided to pick them up anyway without even looking up the price because I was already getting a great deal and everything else. También creo que voy a agarrar los dos, que también ocupo unos, yeah.
¿Los dos?
Sí.
¿Me vas a dejar sin? ¿Cómo me has dejado sin ya?
Porque ocupo dos para jugar, pues, inalámbricos. No tengo ninguno.
La pagaremos.
He ended up giving me a little bit of a discount, which I greatly appreciated. Shout outs to World Vicious. Go ahead and check them out if you're in the Barcelona area. Really cool story. There's something you'll love. Also Funko Pops, a bunch of box stuff, rare games. You'll definitely find something here.
Eran 139 con
¿Te equivocarás?
eran 131, son 8 euritos.
Todo el mundo se equivoca.
Algo así. Gracias, no está bien. Perfecto.
Battle Frontier. Take on your biggest challenge yet in Pokemon Emerald, only for Game Boy Advance. Ready for everyone.
And drop $1.
How much did you spend?
Like 120, but they hooked it up. I got Pokemon Emerald for I think 27. I don't know how much the PAL version goes for, but this in the States, the American version, is like over $100, easy. So 27 bucks. I got 2 wireless adapters, because you need 2 to play. He's like, oh, you're taking both? And I'm like, I need both, I don't have any. I could trade Pokemon with myself. And then I got Mario Kart 7 for 7 bucks. And then I got the DSi console. Let me bust that out. DSi XL, it's so pretty. He said you couldn't play games, but I think it's region, not region lock. We got the charger and the case, which is really nice. Look at that, look how pretty that is. Like the Ronald McDonald version. So very, like I'm never gonna lose this. It's a little bit dirty, but I'll clean it up. It's pretty though. Clean, perfect. World of Vicious, should come check it out if you guys are ever in Barcelona. Get all the deals. Homie hooked it up fat. He subscribed, shout out.
Hey, Sam's right. A lot of you guys are watching right now. Why are you watching and you won't even give us the decency of clicking that button? It takes 1 second. I mean, you don't have to, but you made it to the end of the video, so why not?
So I've been looking for hard gold for like a really long time already.
Chito got caught slipping.
Twice, 3 times. I don't want to. All right, so I took a lot of L's today, but
If you look over there right now, they got a bit of a swap meet going on in the middle of the store. So you got vendors selling games, plushes, memorabilia, things like that in a game store. And the best part is, if we don't find anything we like over there, Fire and Ice in Rockland has a big selection.
First up, we have Chito. His mission? Find and snag a copy of Pokemon Heart Gold for the Nintendo DS. But in a place bustling with deals, distractions can be costly.
All right, Fruit, so what's going on over here? You see anything you like?
all right, so I've been looking for hard gold for like a really long time already, and they actually have one with the box. I don't think they have the Pokewalker, but I'm fine with that because I already have one. So I'm planning to do some trade-ins.
Then there's Isaac, armed with a collection of games and strategy guides, ready to barter and haggle. But will the vendors at the swap meet be interested in what he's offering?
I just got a couple of staples here on me. I got Double Dash and Sunshine. We got a couple of copies at the house, so I'm bringing the spares. And then over here, I just got a bunch of Pokemon strategy guides, some of them old school, some of them newer, but I figured these can maybe sweeten the deal if I see something that I do like, and these are things that I'm willing to part with in order to make that trade a little more palatable on my end.
And lastly, meet Sam. He's got his eyes on a prize, a pre-modified PS Vita. It's shiny, it's loaded, and it's calling his name. But will he pull the trigger and make the purchase? Stick around to see.
We got that Rock Band set up for free recently at my household.
Neighbors put this out in the street for free. It was out by the trash cans. It's an entire Rock Band.
We're over here looking at it, and the missus pointed out a couple of games. We are missing Lego Rock Band. Sam, you said this one has good tracks and stuff, right? I'm looking at the back of the box, and it does have good stuff like Blink-182, Bon Jovi, Foo Fighters, Jackson 5, and then this is just track volume 1 set, kind of like DLC, but they put it on a whole disc with the box and everything. We're gonna get these are cheap. They're like less than 20 bucks right here. And we're gonna get, what, another 30 Rock Band songs we could play with now with the setup we got? I'm happy about that. First looking at Hyrule Warriors, I think it's something that he's wanted before, and he just hasn't gotten around to buying it.
I'm on an auction right now on eBay for one, so I don't know not sure if I win that one or not, but I have been looking for this one for a while.
Instead of buying Pokemon Heart Gold for the Nintendo DS right away, Chito decides to go look for some other deals and learns to regret it right away.
All right, what you getting, Fruit?
So I got Super Mario Maker. I don't have this game yet on the Wii U, so it's a good cop. I like the red too. $5, so not bad.
That's a come up.
Yep, it's a come up.
While Chito gets sidetracked by other deals, Isaac's gearing up for his own game of trade and negotiation.
We just got a Wii U in the household, and I might be looking at this Bayonetta 2. The cool thing about the one on the Wii U was that for a while they were printing it with a copy of Bayonetta 1 and 2, so I'm gonna see what they're asking on this. I still have a couple of things for trade. They said 25, but also we are trying to see if if maybe they'd be interested in one of these, and if they are, maybe we can work something out. We'll see. They're both just disc and case. They are Double Dash and Sunshine, you know what I mean? Yeah. So
Unfortunately, the vendor is not interested in the games Isaac was wanting to trade in because he already has those in his collection, but still dropped the price of the game by $5.
You guys are tight, man. I like it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, we do.
And I got myself Bayonetta 1 and 2 in one nice package. Hey, 2 games. It's supposed to be for my wife.
You guys think Isaac's games suck? I think they suck.
Isaac's on the hunt for the best trade, but over in another corner, Sam's got a PS Vita dilemma on his hands.
It's a half Vita. They're asking 175. It's a 256 gigabyte SD card. It comes with the case, the box, and the case.
Yeah.
And it's already halved and everything. But it's the Model 2. Fire and Ice has them for 180. It's an
They have the
OLED.
OLED. Yeah, if you ask me, I would honestly just take the extra route, get the OLED, and then, you know, go on the journey of hacking it yourself. Just because at this point, yeah, it's all there and it's convenient, but in the back of my head, I'd always know I settled a little, and it would bother me. That's just me, you know? And Leo would probably tell you the same thing. He's the Vita guy. Leo's not here right now, but Leo's like a huge Vita connoisseur, and he would probably tell us the same thing. I think he would say, get the OLED. He would in a second go, get the OLED, stop. I'm pretty casual myself.
A 256 gigabyte SD card.
As Sam weighs his options, Chito's on a roller coaster of emotions.
Chito got caught slipping.
Twice, 3 times. So I've been looking for hard gold for like a really long time already, and they actually have one with the box. I don't think they have the Pokewalker, but I'm fine with that because I already have one. And yeah, I've been looking for this game for a lot, so I'm planning to do some trading. So I didn't get the game because someone took it, right? I was too busy over here. I'm out this.
Heartbreak for Chito, but the swap isn't over yet. Meanwhile, Isaac's trade game is heating up.
So I don't know if this is like anything you'd be interested in. I can.
I'm not because I have Mario Kart right
Gotcha.
here. I would be interested in guys, but I don't know how much are you trying to get for them.
Well, what could we work on for like getting Project X Zone?
Hold on, let me take a look.
Yeah, no problem. No, I get you. You can feel free to say no to. I just figured I'd ask, you know. Right now, I'm looking at Project X Zone. He has it at a really good price. If he is interested in these, maybe we could work something out. If not, you know, maybe it's just cash. But this is a very good price on this game. Great game. Strategy RPG featuring a bunch of characters from different video game universes. As you can see, they have like Tekken, Dot Hack, Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Devil May Cry, Sakura Wars. This is just a big conglomeration of characters from different video games in a tactical RPG, a genre I really like, so maybe we can work something out. Okay, so he happened to hook me up with this. Not only did he have Project X Zone at a good price, this is a little bit below as of recording of what it usually goes for. He was willing to do a little trade, so I gave him some manuals for Ruby, Sapphire, Gold, Silver, Yellow, and Pokemon Coliseum. Hopefully, I hope you sell them and make some good money off of it, and I'm gonna enjoy this because this is something I've been looking for, and now I have it, so thank you. Yeah, no, of course. What was your name?
My name is Trump.
Can we shout you out on the channel or at all?
Of course. Yeah, I stream on Twitch under Solo Ashian, and I also work at Retrofix in Campbell, California.
Retrofix. Perfect. All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, take it easy. I got this by trading with one of the vendors a bunch of Pokemon strategy guides. It's a game I've been wanting for a while, strategy RPG. It's got Namco characters and it's got some Capcom characters. Really excited to have that. If this video gets 1 million likes right now, I'll go buy that little Samson. Only if it gets 1 million likes right now, 5 minutes within uploading.
Isaac's made his move, but Sam still can't make up his mind. That PS Vita is tempting, but is it worth it?
When you get changed,
Pretty much the same price.
right. And it's already hacked and stuff. Honestly, that's the biggest reason why I'm getting it. It's like saves me an afternoon to have to get all the ROMs and stuff. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I got PS Vita, and it's hacked, and it came with 120, 156, 100 something gigabyte SD card. It's pretty. It's the LCD version though. It's the Model 2, the 2002, whatever it's called, but it's hacked. It's modified. Hey, Sony, if you're watching this is all fake. It's not hacked. Pretty cool. 175. It came with all the ROMs and everything already on it. So it kind of saves me an afternoon of having to hack it myself. And it came with the box and the charger and everything too. 175. It's too good of a deal. Usually I haggle. I couldn't haggle down that price. I'm about to play the heck out of this. Whee!
Oh, air gaze? Yeah. God bless the ring. It is a fighting game. It's questionable. It's all right. It's arena based.
Final Fantasy Chronicles Chrono Trigger.
It's pretty good. It's a good way to play Final Fantasy on the PS1. It's about as good as like, you know.
Is that Final Fantasy 1 and 2?
Yeah, that one.
From the NES?
Yeah, they ported them over. 2 didn't come to the States, so if you wanted to play 2, that was kind of the only way to play 2 for a while until they put it on Game Boy Advance. And then Anthology over there, I think it has 5 and 6. That was the only way to play 5 for a while. So they were trying to catch us up way last minute when the PS1 was out on Final Fantasy games.
So and Isaac find some games that they've been missing for their collection, and this vendor says he'll give them a good deal.
Do 15 on this one?
Grab some more games.
Got more games?
Got more games. More games.
How much are you asking on that?
I think 15.
There's a box one over here too.
15. Yeah, I have a box one over there.
I'll
You want it with the box?
well, we have the box, we're missing the game.
Oh, okay.
So
Same thing. I have the box.
so like why don't we put together and then I'll like Apple Pay you.
Where we at? Yeah, I'll do 25.
25 for both? Is that a deal for you? I don't know math. I'm bad at math. I play video games.
It's a good deal. You guys decide how you guys are going to split that?
Got a couple games. Did $25. That's actually a steal. Hey, thanks. That was a good deal. Jeez.
IG.
So I got you this.
_retro.
Yeah, we bundled these for $25.
$5 both of these.
Which is good. We both have the box for them.
Yeah, we both have the box, but not the game.
Yeah.
So now we have the game with the box.
While the crew celebrates their finds, a glimmer of hope emerges for Chito's quest. Could the Game Swap have a surprise left for him?
What you looking at? Facts?
Facts.
But if I get that and you get the hard gold, we'll see what's the best they could do. So if Chito and I were just looking at this guy's booth, he had something that we were both looking at. He had Devil Survivor 2 on 3DS. I'm always looking for it and being too cheap to buy it every time I go somewhere. Dude, you made his day because he was looking for this earlier and it's sold.
Yeah, I missed out on it earlier. Oh, man.
Well, he's agreed to give us both of these in a bundle. He's kind of a pretty good deal on it, so I'm happy about that. Thanks, man. Anywhere we could plug you or anything on the channel?
Yeah.
Dummy Games.
Boom. Shout out to the homie Dummy Games. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
Alright, so I took a lot of L's today. I came in here thinking I was gonna get a lot of games, only got a few. But I did end up finally getting the hard gold I wanted. I paid like $190 because I bundled up with Isaac. So I finally have this one in the collection. I've been hunting for this for like over a year already. Yeah, being everything. So yeah, these are my hauls for today. I missed out on Yoshi's World and some other Wii U games, but it is what it is.
Devil Survivor 2. This is a game I'm always skipping on. Now I have it. I bundled it up with Chito. He ended up getting hard gold. I got this. And yeah, now it's coming home with me.
Let us know which one of the Game Boys had the better lot of the day.
Oh, him.
You already know.
I think Sam's Vita looked really clean.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and see you next time.
Hey, Chito's right. If you're watching, if you made it this far, might as well smash that subscribe button.
Welcome to Portland, man.
What?
Welcome to Portland.
Oh my God. I just met the creator of
Isaac has a goal to unearth hidden horror gems at the VHS swap. With others who share his love for horror, it's set to be a fun day of digging through vintage scares.
Basically right now they're doing a VHS swap and it's just an entire area catered towards VHS tapes, which I'm a huge collector of. I'm hoping I find some good things that I'm missing. And by the looks of it, there's some things I'm missing already. Hold on.
As Isaac steps into the swap meet, it feels like traveling back to when these horror tapes were the talk of the town. Together with others who love horror just as much, the place is buzzing with excitement.
Leprechaun in the Hood, one of the sequels where, well, Leprechaun goes to the hood and starts killing people in the hood. I love those movies, man. There's what, like 2 Leprechauns in the hood too, so they made Leprechaun back to the hood. They put the 2 in there. No, it's crazy that they got these sealed. Hopefully there's some open ones that we could find that I could add to the collection. I could be wrong, but I want to say Leonardo DiCaprio's in this one. If it's not this one, it's 4. One of these has Leonardo DiCaprio on it. $5. Not bad.
That. Critters 3. You are what they eat.
Never seen this one, but I have been wanting to watch it. It's like this pretty lady, but she's like secretly like a reptile monster and she kills people. That kind of stuff is right up my alley. Anything that starts like crossing the lines between either cheesy and toys killing people or like, you know, something that starts to get a little seductive. Those are like my 2 favorite areas in the genre. So far I got cheesy and toys killing people. I'm getting this one, definitely. It's my favorite out of the ones in the series. So I'm gonna get this one. This is just the first guy I've seen, but I'm already seeing people just pile on their tapes. So I'm not gonna leave behind a movie that I know I want. I'm just gonna buy it if I see it. Which one? Guide to Satanic Cults. I'm guessing it was in the 80s, like during like Satanic Panic or something like that. Ah, gotcha.
It's a pretty fun watch.
This has always been tough for me. Like, I don't know how people feel about this, but like, I am not one to like watch a movie and be like, bro, you know what I want to do? I want to read the book, you know? And then it's like, I don't even know if it's the same people who wrote the movie who are writing the book, because then at that point it's like, is it even like canonical? You know what I mean? Because I know some people are passionate about the Star Wars books, don't get me wrong, and things like that. But if I watch the movie, I do not want to read the novel version most of the time. What?
Welcome to Portland, man.
What?
Welcome to Portland.
Oh my God. So this is the creator of the Toxic Avenger and Trauma. He has a big hold on some of the best horror movies and some of the best ooey gooey stuff in the business. I didn't know he was here, and then they told him, hey, he's right there. I was like, what?
Isaac Mops. Isaac Mops.
I just met the creator of Trauma. The guy who made the Toxic Avenger, the guy who made Poultry Guys. He's right over there.
Oh.
And I was over there just like saying like, oh, cool, I love your booth, I love your movies. I was gonna look at Blu-rays, I was gonna look at movies. And what did he do? He came out and said, Isaac, let me take a picture with you. I was like, shut up. And he did it. This is awesome. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Holy smokes. I'm gonna tell a lot of people about this. This is something that I didn't see to happen. I was starstruck. I don't get starstruck often when I meet like YouTubers or other people within the convention centers. That guy is responsible for some of your favorite B-movie horror flicks. It's him, you know? That's one of them. That's one of the GOATs.
Each stall has a spooky story waiting to be discovered. Meeting Lloyd Kaufman is a fun surprise that makes Isaac's day even better. Isaac spots a newer release on VHS and asks the vendor about it, hoping to get a sneak peek without spoiling the surprise.
How is it? Is it a good movie?
I don't really want to say what's about it because I want to give too much away.
Right.
It's got kind of a twist ending, but
Yeah.
very occulty.
Okay.
Very 70s and 80s, like love letter sort of thing.
Okay. I mean, this definitely seems right up my alley. I was just telling them like my two favorite areas of horror are like campy dolls and then like giallo. So like it's just like I either like it really beautiful or really cheesy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this definitely kind of seems up my alley, and I love newer drops on VHS.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you know, I used to subscribe to a couple services that would make tapes of movies that came out afterward. So, oh shoot. 20, oh, I'm getting this, yep. That's mine too. Bro, I was looking for My Bloody Valentine for a minute too, and like, you have it priced way better than other people, I'm not gonna lie.
But that is a cut box. That's why it's priced away.
Oh, gotcha.
So, I don't know what they did here, but they
Yeah.
like, it's a cardboard box, but they put two of the original boxes on the side, so that's why it's way cheaper.
Honestly, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
It's one I've been needing to get off the list for a while, so, I mean, yeah. I'll do the money. And this is one that, for me, I'm not gonna get rid of it, so I'm okay with that.
Oh, cool.
All right, thank you very much, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy.
This is one that I've been meaning to scratch off my list for a while. Alice, Sweet Alice. It's actually Brooke Shields', I wanna say it's her debut. What I like about this one is it was an American take on giallo movies. Giallo being like this genre within the horror genre that's basically these very pretty Italian horror movies with bright lights and colors, emphasis on blood, things like that, usually pretty ladies. And this was like someone in America saying, hey, you know what? Why don't we do that? And it just makes for good movies. So this is one that I needed. I swear, on my eBay, I got this on my watch list, and now I don't even gotta buy it on eBay anymore. I got it here. I'm coming home with a bunch of movies, man. I'm gonna keep looking though, because there's good stuff here. Ralph Bakshi. This is the dude who did like Fritz the Cat. I don't know if any of you have ever seen that.
It opens up.
I don't want to open it too much. Oh, that's sick. A little dated, some of the characters. Waxwork. Oh, I'm missing this one too. Oh no, I got this confused with another one. Was it called Tourist Trap? Where there's like a wax monster with a face that's like killing people? No, but this is definitely my type of stuff.
So like all the standees. So some of them we built, and I asked my friend, why does this look brand new? He's like, well, we'd open it up, and if it didn't fit our store, we just put it back in the box and never touched it.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Well, they saved the good stuff.
Yeah. It's better to save everything.
Oh, man.
He's not even looking. He's looking at the tapes. He's not even looking at them.
Oh man, those are sick.
Yeah, those all more count in some ways as well.
Oh wait,
hold up.
I pulled out just the one you might.
Oh man, I love this tape too. I probably need to buy like 2 of these tapes because I burned through them. Yeah, I legit play this one a lot. Check it out. So I'm already like, this is for sure in the bag, but Devilman, this is the OVA series. I love the manga. I love the new iteration, Crybaby. I love Go Nagai. This is the guy who created this. Super spooky, dark, messed up anime. There's not very much of a good ending. I own some of these OVAs on VHS, but now I'm gonna get them on Blu-ray. And then I gotta love Darkstalkers. I love the fighting games, and they had 4 really good OVAs that came out in the 90s. I have a couple of the tapes, but now I'm gonna get them just all on Blu-ray. So I'll be getting this.
Isaac finds cool horror movies like The House of the Devil and My Bloody Valentine. He also gets Devilman and Darkstalkers OVAs, adding a fun twist to his finds. As the day ends, Isaac heads home with his new treasures, feeling excited and happy about all the spooky memories he made.
Yesterday at Total Games, I got these guys. Sweet Home on the NES. It came out on Famicom over in Japan, but it never came out in English. So we never got a true NES game of it. This is just a very nice looking repro. Like even the label looks nice. I'll get a repro sometimes and they look kind of dingy. This one looks good. Based on a horror movie that I haven't seen, the owner of the store was recommending it. Seemed up my alley. This game is cool because it's an RPG. So it's turn-based like Final Fantasy or like anyone's ever played 2D Zelda if you don't play RPGs. Like the way you walk around the map, that's how it plays. And you're going around a haunted house, and instead of like running into like typical RPG monsters like goblins and things like that, you run into zombies, ghosts, and your party members, you have 5. Each time one of them dies, the game continues. And there's very little health upgrades or weapons that you can use to upgrade your people. So it's very hard. And when a person dies, you just move on to the next one. And the way there's like a true game over is if you let everyone die. But there's like 6 different endings because of that, depending on how many people you have to survive. And then this right here is just because I'm also a big horror movie collector and VHS collector. What really got me to get this one, not only because I love this company, they're the people who also made Ghoulies and Puppet Master, Full Moon Studios. What got me was that it says for promotional use only. So likely this was at a video store or somewhere where you could rent, and they had it probably playing on the TV on display in the store and be like, hey, rent this, we got it on the TV playing. As you can see here, it's got a lot of creepy puppets and ladies being a little risque. I know this is a family show, but I'm always a sucker for cheesy, campy horror with puppets and dolls. That's probably one of my favorite genres in general in horror. Both of these are very good finds for me because someone who loves horror in movies and in games. All right, guys, you're already here at the end of the video. Might as well smash the like or not. I'm not gonna force you, but thanks for stopping by.
What if I told you we're about to bring back the glory days of jamming out in your living room? You see this footage? It's Rock Band, the game that turned us all into rock stars. And guess what? We've just scored a Rock Band set for the Wii absolutely free. Now, the nostalgia train is set to depart, and our destination? A Wii U console that can fire up this musical treasure. Remember those frenzied drumming sessions, the epic guitar solos, and the joy of belting out your favorite tunes? So fasten your seatbelts and join us on this quest to reignite the Rock Band party. Time to hit the road and reclaim those rock star memories.
Other day, our neighbors put this out in the street for free. It was out by the trash cans. It's an entire Rock Band setup, even with the keyboard. Now, the keyboard was only used in Rock Band 3, come to find out, because I had never seen it. I didn't even know they did a keyboard. My wife had been looking for a Rock Band setup for a minute. We were just coming home late from like a family get together, and you know, we weren't planning on recording or hunting or anything. And I just paused and I go, there's a Rock Band setup right out there. And we pulled up and whipped around, and we got all of it loaded in the car, came back, tested it. The whole thing worked. So we ended up splurging quite a bit and getting some of the extra stuff. This is all that we found that was actually left. It even had the adapter for the controllers because this is the Wii setup. We're actually in the process of getting now just a microphone and maybe an extra guitar. That way people can play 2-player on the guitar, have the whole band set up, and some of the games too. It's funny that we found this because not only was my wife looking for this, but this was also something that Sam kind of had an interaction with recently when he went solo hunting. One of the store owners he had talked to had brought up how he had Rock Band parties and that they were always fun.
Comes together.
I used to have the best Guitar Hero Rock Band parties in my house.
Yeah.
Having the absolute best time. Things I, to this day, I've not forgotten that happened 13, 14 years ago.
We had talked about it as soon as we got this. We're like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to start having people come over? Something we're super excited to have just for fun. Especially because you don't really see the set complete as it is for cheap often. I've been seeing the sets, this could date the video, but anywhere between 100 to 200, depending on how complete the set is. And then after that, you got to get the games.
Yeah, like what's with the, like that makes every band cool? The streets, the hives, everyone wants the.
That's why I broke up with you.
This kind of came unexpected, but if you remember earlier, we had a video where Fruit, Sam, and Leo had a draft. You guys remember the draft episode?
Even more stuff. So out of this, I was not expecting to get a Sega Saturn 3D controller. That's cool. A Wii U gamepad, or a copy of Sword of Vermilion for the Sega Genesis.
That guy who ended up selling them all that stuff threw this in just because it was in with his games. So Fruit actually told me
pretty much giving them this for free because they're looking for a Wii U. And last night I kind of cleaned it up. It looked pretty nasty at first, but I noticed that it had like a skin protector on it, so I peeled that off. And it looks pretty new now. But all they really need is a charger for it, but it seems to work. I tested it out.
Yeah, Fruit's hooking us up right now because my wife's trying to find down a Wii U on areas like Mercari, OfferUp, eBay, all that stuff. We're tracking one down that's missing one of these, and we found out a way to connect a separate one to a Wii U. And kind of like what I was talking about earlier, we just got a Rock Band set up, and it's all for the Wii. We have a Wii, but we would prefer to maybe get a Wii U set up, and it's something that she's always wanted to get. So Fruit's really hooking us up with this.
The following is a segment of Trivia with Fruit.
Also, I didn't know this, but I guess this right here is a sensor bar. So you can play Wii games on your Wii U pad, and this would be the sensor bar, so you don't really need a sensor bar either. I didn't even know that until I searched it up. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Not bad.
So if you have a Wiimote, you can literally play like portable as long as the Wii's like in range.
And you just prop it up?
Yeah, and then this is pretty much a sensor bar, so as long as your Wiimote is pointing to this thing, you can play Wii games.
Sick.
Thank you for watching today's segment of Trivia with Fruit.
So we're probably gonna go track down this seller that my wife's been talking to and see if we can buy it and test this out. And then hopefully we'll have a Rock Band set up in the living room so that the guys can come through and we can get down on some Rock Band. We've been piecing it together. I know I showed off the display, but we just got some stuff in the mail that we needed supplemental for it. Stay tuned, this should be fun. We're gonna try and track down a Wii U and hopefully get this all set up and have some Rock Band nights. Right, guys, so as you just saw, Fruit brought this to us, and we're gonna go ahead and get this synced up to a Wii U hopefully by today. We already have a Wii set up, but this is Leo's. I have a Wii, someone else is borrowing it right now. But that's not optimally what we wanted our Wii setup for this to be. So we're probably gonna end up just going forward with buying that Wii U that we found online. But a couple things came in the mail today, guys. We got a couple drumsticks, because the drum set, we already tested it like cavemen with our hands on the pads. They work. They work. The guitar worked, the drumsticks worked. Whoever left these out even left the dongles that connect the instruments to the system, which if you're looking for these instruments on the Wii, they're typically going to be missing the dongles. So the dongles in and of them itself are like another $20, $30 on the internet if you had to piece those together. But all we really needed were these drumsticks, and the guitar and the drum set already works. Haven't tested the keyboard because we don't have Rock Band 3. But we also, check this out, guys. This just came in too. We got a Rock Band microphone. If everything goes as according to plans, we should have a Wii U to join the ranks of our console collection. And not only that, we'll be able to have some pretty cool little Rock Band nights in the living room connected to that Wii U. So my wife actually tracked down a Wii U without the gamepad. Now it's just a matter of going on the road and going to go pick it up. I'm probably not going to be recording the interaction with the person too much just to respect their privacy. But I'll try and get some footage, but I need to bring backup. I don't want to go alone, so I'm going to go ahead and bring Matt.
And we got security.
Just in case anything gets a little too scary out there, we're bringing the boys. Let's go. Just a little bit of gas station hootenanny before we get on the road, am I right, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they go. All right, we got ourselves a nice little beverage for the road and some cash for the game. Matt didn't get anything, but you know what? Gonna get a good long ride with his buddy. Ain't that right?
Yup.
Let's get going.
Here, Isaac and the seller are testing the Wii U to make sure it works.
All right, it looks like it's working. We got Just Dance loading right now. And then Just Dance is in here, and there's also this ESPN thing. The remotes work good. There's this one and the Peach ones. So just looks like it's loading right now. There it is.
Looks like everything is working, which is a great sign.
All right, so we just made it back from the spot we were testing the Wii U at. He didn't have the gamepad. He just had a couple of these controllers that Matt's holding.
So we have the Chris Pratt controller, then the Anya Taylor-Joy controller right here.
We got the Wii U in hand, and not only do we have the Wii U in hand, but thanks to our buddy Fruit from a previous episode, he got a gamepad. It's coming our way, and now we got a Wii U.
Let us know in the comment section below which song we should play first.
Yeah. What song would you want to see on Rock Band? If you had to pick one song to be on Rock Band, Matt, it'd be any song.
Best song of all time, dude. Can't Drive 55 by Sammy Hagar.
Can't Drive 55 by Sammy Hagar.
We're about to drive off right now, but not at 55.
That's right. My wife now has a Wii U. She's wanted one for a little bit. I did some recording just to see on site if it was working. He was really cool about it. He let us record to see if it was working, but I think I'm gonna also stop by at a nearby game store that we like to go to. Maybe look at some Wii U stuff. Maybe throw in a little surprise for the missus.
A little something.
You know, something cute. Cute.
Get yourself out of the doghouse.
Give me some bonus points while we can. All right, we'll see you guys later. We're gonna get on the road. All right, we got Matt over here, and we just came up to War Torn Front. This is Matt's actual first time coming in. We've been back here before, but we're gonna check it out.
A couple of years.
No, we'll definitely see if we can find something for the Wii U for the movie. Looking at that plushie, Matt?
Oh yeah, it's not so often that you see Pikmin merch too.
No, yeah, that's a cute one. All of them are, right?
Yep. In the comment section, please explain to me how King Crimson works. Also, let us know what your favorite King Crimson song is.
So we went to War Torn Front, and usually they have really good stuff. Matt, what'd you think? I know you hadn't been here in a while.
No, they had some cool stuff, but nothing for me today.
Yeah, and I would say so too. They did have some things I was looking at. There was some RPGs on like PS2 and PS1 that normally I would be trying to buy. But right now I'm not looking for me, I'm looking for the missus, and I wanted to surprise her with a Wii U game on the way back. And War Torn Front here in Manteca was on the way back from where we were getting that Wii U. So I thought, you know, maybe I could double dip, maybe get her like Yoshi's Woolly World or like a Mario Kart or something, right? And it was slim pickings here, but maybe there will be a game store on the way home that we could stop at and snag something on the Wii U. I want to throw in a little extra, just a little surprise.
Hey, some.
Exactly, just a little.
How are you gonna give someone a game system without a game?
Exactly. So we'll see. You guys will also see too. So we struck out at War Torn Front earlier trying to find some Wii U stuff. So we ended up going to an old tried and true retro spot nearby.
I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this place. It's a little known vintage game place called GameStop.
Yeah, little old hole in the wall that we got nearby. We went to our local GameStop, open on the off chance that it would be one of those ones that randomly has some Wii U game stock.
Luckily, surprisingly well stocked.
Yeah, it was surprisingly well stocked. The employee was really cool, and he told us, hey, I do have a decent amount of Wii U stuff in that you might be interested in. Pulled out a few games, and you know, they had like 10 games in there, and they were all in their box and everything. I ended up getting my wife Mario Kart 8. I just think, you know, Mario Kart's never a bad idea to have, even though it's on Switch and stuff. It's Mario Kart, you know, you can never go wrong with that. And then I got for myself the Amazing Spider-Man 2, just because I don't have that one, so having it on the Wii U, definitely don't mind that. And also just picked myself up a Tell Your Selfie 2. Didn't have it. I'm a big PS4
Can't go
collector.
wrong with that franchise.
No, seriously.
Will crawl from the dark.
Overall, I think we made out pretty decently at this GameStop. I'm gonna go back to the house now, and we're gonna set up this Wii U. We have a gamepad that we acquired separately from Fruit. We're gonna try and see if we can use our magic to sync them all up, get the Rock Band set up in the living room, and play some Rock Band. All right, we're gonna get going.
Hey, what's up guys? Sam here, doing some editing. As you can see, here I was actually watching a video on how to do some color grading. So I was color grading some footage with lovely Manny here. But if you guys haven't tried out Skillshare, which is a sponsor of today's video, definitely check them out. Tons of different resources. You can use them to learn productivity, video editing, as we have, and it's really leveled up the quality of our channel. There's a little bit here for everybody, so if you're interested in learning anything at all, check out Skillshare. Click the link in the description. We have a promo code with them. The first 10 people that click on the link and sign up get a free month. Try it out today. Cancel it if you don't like it.
Okay, so we made it. We're here at the end of the journey. Matt's got a guitar and we got a drum set over here. And right here we got Rock Band 2 for the Wii. This is the pad going all the way back to the draft episode that has now got a home on this Wii U for my wife. My wife had been wanting Rock Band. She had been wanting a Wii U. Through this pad we got through the draft and through this great seller we found online, we got the Wii U and we got this Rock Band kit for free. We did buy the disc though. We got this. Hey, you're not gonna see this hunted online because we got this on eBay. So you're not gonna see a game hunter that unless you wanna go through my eBay purchases. So without further ado, time to go to the Wii menu. TV only. So now we're gonna see if we can get some Rock Band going on this here Wii U. Now, these little dongles right here should be sensing the instruments. All right, you ready?
Oh, Rock Band, baby, it's the Game Boys. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy.
Let's get this going, boys, shall we? So far, so good. Now, will my wife be able to play some Rock Band on this Wii U? Let's find out. Console should be syncing via that dongle. All right, I think we're connected. It looks like it's working. All right, quick play. Ready, Matt?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a quick play together, local.
Shout out to the public domain.
All right, we're calibrated now. We went into the settings and made sure that our TV will be synced up with this. So let's on our drumstick.
Let's rock and roll, baby.
So it's been kind of an eventful week. This is a promotional shirt from a game store when Final Fantasy VII released on the PlayStation 1. Now this is an original shirt. It was never worn and it was still in a bag with other shirts that were pressed for the store. So the store had this bag just filled with 4 of these folded. All of them same size. This is the front. It's got the Final Fantasy VII logo. It's got Squaresoft on the arm, right? This is what they were before they were Square Enix, before the merger with Squaresoft and the Enix. And then this is the coolest part right here. It's got this really cool profile of Cloud. You know, super old design of Cloud with his job title saying formal soldier, his age, blood type, all that, only on PlayStation. This is sick. A lot of the guys on the channel here are big Square Enix fans, especially with Final Fantasy. Having something like this is gonna be something really neat that I could only wear to special occasions. I already told myself if I do end up wearing it, it's gonna be maybe at conventions or anything related to video games, like only for special occasions. And even then, because it's white, I'm gonna be walking around with one of those detergent markers just in case anything happens. This isn't something you go eat hot wings with or hot Cheetos with, you know? Reason why I didn't record getting this, I did go to the flea market. One, it was a dry hunt, so there wasn't anything at the flea market really. And then 2, the guy who I got it off of actually isn't comfortable with recording, which is fine. He's still a very good friend of ours. He usually sells us things on the cheap. He's actually sold us a couple of the things that we bought on the channel. We've just explained after the fact, oh, here's what we got. We're just gonna record who we got it from. And he just had these in his truck. He was like, hey, I bought a bunch of stuff from a yard sale of someone who used to own a game store. And he sold different game displays of other games. I'll probably keep some of the information private just so I don't want to identify him too much. But he sold a lot of game displays and other promotional video game shirts that were still brand new, unworn, like this one. Like you could see the freaking creases that this was in a bag for what, 1997? Over 20 years now of this being recorded. So this is something special. This is a bit of a grail, brand new, unworn by man, and this is just gonna be something neat. So if we end up using this footage, this is just 2 cool things right here that I thought we have to share it somehow, and if we don't end up sharing it, that's okay. I knew I had to maybe talk about it just a little bit. If anyone's interested, I know Sam has a lot on his plate with the free 99 that we pay him to edit the videos. So if he does get around to this and shoves it somewhere and finds a way, he'll make it work. He's the magic man. I just had to show this. This is really cool, man. Rock Band and the Final Fantasy VII promotional shirt. Like, come on, I had to record it at least once. This was a fun day. This was a fun find. The Rock Band stuff, super happy. I'm hoping my friends enjoy it just like that guy was talking about. Hey, Sam's right. A lot of you guys are watching right now. Why are you watching and you won't even give us the decency of clicking that button? It takes 1 second. I mean, you don't have to, but you made it to the end of the video, so why not? Leo's right. They do got the Hannah Montana PSP.
It's purple. It just looks so cool. But a lot of guys out there are like, well, Hannah Montana, I'm not going to buy it. And I'm like, who cares? That's a cool color right there.
Hey guys, welcome to another Game Boys video.
Feel free to join us as we go game hunting.
Let's get going, Leo.
It's big now.
Dude, they got Breath of Fire. I think you need that one.
I hate that you're right.
Leo and I are chilling at this place over here in a town near us right now called Utopia, and they got a big store right now. It's massive. Not only that, Leo said he's got some decent amount of store credit, so let's see what he gets. Also, he'd be willing to share some of that with me, so.
What system are you looking at over here?
For Leo and I love looking at the PS4 because ever since the number 5 came out and we can't afford it or just want to buy it yet.
We're poor but happy, but definitely poor.
These games tend to go for a little bit cheaper than they should.
Oh yeah, I could vouch for that.
Exactly, and they still look great. They still play great. I got mine plugged in. I probably put some of the most hours into any console I've ever put onto this right here. I'm gonna comb through this. I don't care if it's last generation. This is gonna be good deals. Super Ultra Arcade. Dude, I just love seeing PSP games like this because this is such
they got the Hannah Montana one too.
They do. Leo's right. They do got the Hannah Montana PSP.
So this is gonna sound like kind of a meme, but I'm not even joking. This PSP right here, the purple one, this was a Hannah Montana model, and it's not joking, one of the coolest looking PSPs out there. And I'm like, dude, it's purple. It just looks so cool. But a lot of guys out there are like, well, it's Hannah Montana, I'm not gonna buy it. And I'm like, who cares? That's a cool color right there.
Dude, it's a pretty color. I love that one. I love that one a lot.
But like a Japanese model, I want to say you guys got that for me for my birthday a couple years ago.
Since your birthday was a couple days ago, the boys got together and we got you a little present.
Keep in mind, Leo, this is going on the internet. That one is nice. Dude, PSPs kind of got pricey.
Yeah, they did.
But this guy has a lot of good stuff at his store. So we're going to take our time. This is just one wall. This is just one wall. Let me see if I can capture. Yup. So we're gonna take our time combing through this, huh?
Yep.
NIS. Us RPG heads know what that means. Mm-hmm. Here we are with the registered Game Boys PS Vita connoisseur and expert extraordinaire, Leo.
I don't know about that, but I guess resident. One thing that I'm noticing here, I always bring this up to the guys because I think it's really funny. This game right here, see right here, rated M. Funny thing though, it's a misprint. Look at that. Rated E for sexual content on the back. I've always thought that was a little funny thing right there. It doesn't seem right to me.
Okay, now we got some good stuff here. We got some Saturn, we got some Dreamcast, we got some Sega CD.
Isaac and I are definitely the resident Sega Saturn guys in this channel, and it's unfortunate because already own this game, not interested.
Such a good console though.
That's the way it goes.
It feels like an arcade.
It's great. Play bulk slash.
Yeah, Leo put me on that one. I think I'm gonna look for some sort of a repro or something like that because it didn't come in English. Everyone knows, always in these games, the GOAT is Pablo Sanchez.
Gotta represent Latino.
It's a very big deal in Latino culture.
Yo, let me spend his store credit on that right there. So you said you were gonna spend your store credit on a FF2 inbox, right?
Oh, of course. I have 80 store credit. I just have to pull out another 300 for that.
That's nothing. That's nothing. Put on old Rockefeller Leo over here. Looking at Leo.
My tears in a glass case. So Chrono Trigger, I had a chance to get that on DS back when it was a $20 game on Amazon back in like 2013. For some reason, maybe because I'm lacking in brain cells, I just decided not to get it. Not only am I not exactly good on brain cells, but I'm also lacking in tears because I've dried myself out from how much I missed getting that game.
Ah, dude. It happens, man. It happens. I think I sold probably my copy to GameStop for like $5.
for like Pokemon Pearl or something.
Ah, don't we all make dumb choices like that?
Here comes Speed Racer.
Editor Sam here. 83% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. If you're watching, if you're a fan, if you want to see more hunting videos, want to be notified in the future of when we do more hunting videos, smash that subscribe button. It'll do us both a favor. You win, we win. We've been struggling with the algorithm now that we've been doing a comeback and getting more videos, so help us out. Also, we're going to be going to SoCal Gaming Expo in Ontario, California. It's going to be me, Nick, Leo, and if you see us there, say what's up and give us some deals. Just kidding. Catch you on the flippy flop. Gonna go edit some more videos. Peace.
This right here is just screaming for Leo and I to make poor decisions over here. This PS1 RPG / obscurity section.
AKA the second mortgage shelf.
You can put a down payment on a car with some of these games.
Oh, hey, look at that. They actually do have time and eternity here. So,
speaking of games that are good,
this is a game that Isaac and I have a bone to pick with as far as the JRPG community goes, because it's a game that constantly gets dragged through the mud, and to some extent I get it. It's not a conventionally great game. The way I put it, it's like junk food or watching a B-tier horror movie on VHS as opposed to an A24 cinematic masterpiece, Hereditary or something like that. Because yeah, you're not getting anything that's visceral or that's gonna make you think about life or anything like that, but if you're just there, it's popcorn entertainment. It's fun, it's stupid, and it's such a good time.
I heard that. Leo was just enlightening me about this Going Ape Spit game. I've never heard of it. Woof.
It's like mostly RPGs, unfortunately.
Stuff we can't read. What you got there, Leo?
We got our purchases for the day. Got myself PlayStation Move navigation controller for the old PS Triple. A copy of Bomberman Hero for the Nintendo 64. Isaac's been recommending me this one for years, and I figured I might as well just finally get it. I was mostly looking at PS Triple games today, and most of the ones that I was looking at just didn't have manuals, and I was like, I don't want to keep bugging them, so I'll just get this. And Isaac, I got him Live Alive to the Nintendo Switch because he's been looking for this one, and they had it at a good price. I believe it still retails at 60-ish, so the fact that he got it for 42, solid.
Oh yeah, that's one I've been taking too long to buy, so let's go get some food.
Crossroads of the world, they say, a Latino world.
I mean,
not $5 for that.
Yeah.
It's a PS2 controller. Dude, look at the D-pad on that. Yeah, look at the
Is that an R4?
No.
Nice spot. It's the original DS, a gray one, but it had a huge missing piece on the top part of the shell. So I just decided not to even bother with it. I contemplated depending if it turned on or not. So I just moved on from that. But on top of that too, I found Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube. And I don't have this one. So I'm gonna see how much he wants for it. So he wants 10 for this, 3 for this. So this is a definite, like $3 for this, that's a steal. I ended up asking him how much he wanted. He said 3, but I was able to talk him down to 2 because I told him, I don't know, the disc looks a little iffy. Come on, man. And he said, I'll do 2. So now I got Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube for a really cool price. Flea market than one we've usually gone to on the channel. Sam was working really late, so he was pretty hesitant at first, but then Chito said he was down, and then Sam ultimately said, you know what, I'll wake up early. I'm about to go pick them up. I got my hunting backpack, and we're gonna make the most of this. So I'll see you guys in the car.
You want some coffee?
First off, came through,
yes,
dude. I do want some coffee.
Dang!
I'm the plug.
We're at a different flea market than usual, as you guys can see.
All right, roll call today. We got Isaac, as you can see.
I'm sleep.
Rocking his Game Boy shirt. And your boy Sam rocking his Game Boy shirt.
Let me watch out for this lawnmower. All right, let's get it. So I see Sam and Fruit. They're going off to another booth right now. Immediately in front of me, I just see a stack of rectangle gray cartridges. What do I see? Basketball, hockey, baseball. Over and over again, rinse and repeat, Charles Barkley, everything. It was kind of a bummer. I'm still hopeful right now though, so let's see what else we could find. What you know about Spyro? Chito, Sam, and I, we're walking around right now hoping that we're gonna see a bunch of vendors. We only see probably about 4 or 5 booths in front of us to go look at immediately. But we're not gonna let that stop us. We're gonna keep pushing on and we're gonna see what we could find. Sam pointed this out. This is really tight. I can't understand any of it, but I do love me a manga. Wonder what it's about. This is a, look, check it out.
Yeah, that's what
Controller.
I'm saying. Come on, dog.
What you know?
What you know about that?
Someone in the comment section, tell us what the hell this is.
I see these huge boxes. It says Texas Instruments on it, and I see that it's TI-99, and then I open it up, and then there's a bunch of pads.
Might as well ask them, right? Are you selling this stuff?
Yes.
How much is this?
That one asking
40. 40? Okay, thank you.
There's 2 games in there. It was a personal finance game and a racing game. We asked her how much, and she said $40. We don't know anything about this.
How much is this toy? I see on the ground a G1 Grimlock Transformer. Now this thing is so clean. It has some of the stickers still on it from the 80s, and this one can be a little pricey boy sometimes on the internet. So I'm gonna ask them how much they want for it, and hopefully I can get a good deal on it. $2? Okay. I found Grimlock.
$2?
$2.
This is a G1?
G1. That's fun. Yo.
More than meets the eye. The Transformers from Hasbro.
So this was the beauty that I got at that booth that I was just talking about. It is a G1 Grimlock, one of the original Transformers that transforms into a freaking T-Rex. And this thing is in beautiful condition for what it is. I know these things look kind of clunky, but I still think they're really awesome. And the person only wanted $2 for it. And if you know your Transformers, by now I only know a little bit, this is kind of a pricier one on the internet. So I was really glad to pick this up any day for $2. Now the Game Boys are closing down shop and we're opening up a gym. And from far away, I see it. A video game. Not only a video game, a Final Fantasy game, and it's on GameCube. It's Crystal Chronicles. So we're gonna go walk up to this booth and see what they got.
Just cases? Yeah.
True. Found some cases. Yeah. How much are the cases?
$1.
I mean,
I'm down to $1 for that.
Yeah. Gloria has some empty GameCube games, so I kind of want to get like at least one so that she can have a place to put them and not $1. That's actually kind of a good deal. We go up to this booth, and here's that Crystal Chronicles we were looking at, but she was selling empty cases. On the upside though, they were only asking $1 per empty case, and I knew Gloria needed an empty case because she has a couple GameCube games that are missing a box or two. So if we could rummage this and just use it for some spare discs lying around, $1, I was okay with that. It looks really cool. I usually only take the gamble if it's Sony because boomboxes are so finicky. They could spin at the flea market, but the problem is sometimes just because it's spinning, you don't know how it's gonna play. Sometimes they need belts changed, and these things are such a pain in the butt to open and repair that sometimes it's not worth the gamble. That's why I only take the gamble with Sony because I like that brand. I just have like a personal rule. No matter how cool it looks, I only take the risk if it's Sony just because I like those.
¿Cuánto por el Xbox? How much for the Xbox? ¿10?
¿A cuánto por el PlayStation también? Aquí el gris.
Dame 15 por los dos.
¿15 por los dos?
¿Sabes si tienes los cables?
No, porque...
Okay, gracias.
We find this booth. Off the top of the bat, we see an Xbox and a PlayStation 1. She eventually comes by, says 15. Fortunately, asking a little bit too much for us since it doesn't have any of the cables or controllers. If they did, then we would be on it instantly. Let's see if we can find some other deals.
Some DS games in that bag.
Yeah, look at them.
Is that an R4?
No.
Oh no, it's just a 3DS one. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Get her alive.
Yeah, nothing for anything I want. Hey, Fruit. He's asking only 5 on these. I don't know if you want them. But Rabbids and Nintendogs, I think, are probably worth noting. I'm not down. I'm not down either. I have a real dog. What'd you just find?
Found this really old newspaper when the Cowboys beat the Bills in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that belongs in the trash.
Chito's a huge Cowboys fan, so this is really sick to see.
52-17, same one right here.
That's actually really cool.
Should we ask him?
How much were these?
10.
Yes. What about the newspaper? El periódico?
El periódico es de 5 y es de 10.
5 y 10. Gracias. So I'm looking at this vendor that had a bunch of sports things. Something that really caught my eye was that he had these portraits of like old Cowboy teams. And then I lifted it up and I actually saw a very old newspaper. It's when the Cowboys actually beat the Bills in the Super Bowl. This newspaper looked pretty dope and I asked the price for it and he wanted $5 for it. It was sunburned too. It's a cool thing to have, but am I really gonna have it in my room on the wall or anything? I was like, I don't think so, so I'm just gonna pass it.
What is that? What? I almost kind of want to take a gamble on this.
It does look really cool.
¿A cuánto es esto?
Esos son 5.
5? I like that it has like a speaker on it. Yeah, it's like a little boombox. They're already portable. I was about to say it's like a portable boombox. This is dope because it looks like a cassette player. Panasonic is usually a good brand too when it comes to like these Walkman looking devices. I usually only go for Sony. This just looks so clean.
It does look cool.
I feel like I have enough cassette. Like I have a Walkman, but this just looks so cool. I think I might put it down for now. All right, you guys ready to see the big unveiling? I'm a floating head.
See that, Chito? What is that? It's a PS2 controller.
Dude, look at the D-pad on that.
That's so weird. No DualShock, not worth. Microsoft, dude.
I like the 6-button layout though.
Yeah. 6 buttons is always nice.
The Duke.
The Duke. Me Duke. I'm gonna see what he says. If he says $1, I'm gonna get it. Anything above $1, I kind of don't feel like, I don't know, it's just one of those things I want it, I don't need it. I would like it. So let's see what he says.
What you want on this? I'll give you $5. $5? Okay, thank you.
So at this point, we already took a bunch of laps. We decided to go back to the beginning point where we started, and we noticed that there was this guy with a truck just pulling stuff out. We're gonna go check that out right now. This guy's still pulling things out. Noticed that he pulled out a bunch of controllers. I like my PlayStation 2 controllers, and he had 2 of those see-through blue ones that looked pretty cool. We asked what the price was, and he said $5, and I don't think it's worth $5.
Sam pointed this beautiful thing out to me. I don't have any Beatles on cassette. That could be hard to find. I'm gonna see what this good gentleman is gonna be asking. Sam ends up pointing this out to me. I'm a huge cassette collector and I don't really have much of the Beatles, and I know that they can be worth, well, pricey in any format that they sell the Beatles anything of. Not only that, this is a greatest hits compilation, so I don't have to go about and find all these different albums. It just has a lot of the slaps on here already. The guy had them all in a box, so I'm wondering how much is he going to say for this? I'm hoping he says $1. I ask him and he says $1. So this is a definite good score. I'm really happy with the turnout that came about today. I found a rare toy that I really like, found some music I like, and I found some games I like. Those are like the trinity of things I like to collect for on this channel. I think it was a good score for the most part on my end.
So Isaac right now is playing with this freaking toy while he was driving.
I can't help it when I get something new at the flea market. I usually end up sometimes holding it with me at the car, which is very, very bad, if anything.
We went off-road for a bit.
There was a split second we caught some dirt. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that did happen.
So you got him a Vita?
Yep.
Why'd you get him a Vita?
He's been on the lookout for one. I didn't get to get him a birthday present last year. Figured I might as well double up on my budget for him this year.
Oh, that's pretty cool, huh, Chito?
Yeah, well, Leo, since your birthday was a couple days ago, the boys
God
got
damn it.
together and we got you a little present.
Keep in mind, Leo, this is going on the internet.
Oh, shoot.
All right. So I was a little short on funds this year. I couldn't necessarily pitch into the PSP fund, but I do have something that I think you would appreciate.
Oh, dude, this is dope.
You know, a little PSP silver from the guys, and I pitched in with a sealed copy of Final Fantasy on PSP.
Dude, thanks, man.
Yeah, this is all happy birthday to you, mate.
Yeah, thanks, dude. PSP, birthday, Leo approved.
Sam,
excellent job.
Chito, and Nick, they pitched in on this part.
Dude, that's nice. I rarely ever see these. It's a good thing that you did this too, because I was looking at PSP on Mercari.
Oh, no, yeah. So they caught you at a good time then.
Oh, yeah, a great time. No, dude, this is really tight.
Now you can collect for the PSP.
Dude, yeah, like I got like 2 or 3 games right now, but now I actually get to play them, and now I got to get PSP component cables.
There you go.
All right, close us out, Leo. This is a little birthday. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the birthday gift. I really appreciate it. I'm just kind of speechless right now. I wasn't expecting to get a PSP, so just really thank you guys. All right, guys.
Here are some dinosaurs. Leo loves himself some dinosaurs.
Shut up, Donald. I love dinosaurs.
Up a good little deal on some dinosaur puppets. I heard they're from an independent movie about lizards or something.
Yeah, they are from a Triassic Attack 4.
Number 3 is the best Triassic Attack.
In there and everything. I actually had 2 of them that they were different, but my son is a huge Final Fantasy fan, and so Final Fantasy X is his grail.
Oh, that's my favorite one, yeah.
And he actually got the Japanese version, the one with 40 extra hours and stuff.
Oh, crap.
And
that's tight.
Here, the boys are looking at some Black Label Star Wars figures. Will they pick up any of them?
Exclusive, and it comes with the square helmet. A little too expensive for my taste. The reading glasses from when the movie came out.
Any of these, anything you're interested in?
I kind of like that one. I like the C-3PO one right here for the right arm.
What about that IG-88 right here?
That's the first one I looked at. It's pretty sweet.
Looks like they didn't pick any of them up.
You can buy something, will you?
This is badass.
Slips.
Okay.
Yeah, ask.
How much are you doing on this?
I do 5.
Okay, $5.
You best believe Isaac picked up this Devil May Cry for the PlayStation 3.
Trying to see the purchase. Alright, so here's what I got. I got me the Black Series Boba Fett. Got it for a pretty decent deal. Feeling pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go buy something else. I want that helmet over there.
Did you get yourself?
It's a Zangief pin right here. My main.
Oh, Dexter, say hi to the camera.
All the profits you're making here are gonna go to his college fund.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Hey, Harry Potter.
Let's get this place looking good, huh? What do you say?
You can bring the magic of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Realize it, but I got Boba Fett and Wobba Fett at this convention. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Wobba Fett.
What's up, guys? This is Sam. Today we're gonna do a little bit impromptu game hunting.
I've always dreamed of big game hunting.
We're gonna go hit a couple of thrift stores, see if we can find anything, see if thrift stores are even worth still going to, see what we can find. As soon as I walked into Goodwill, I bolted to the DVDs and game section, and right away I find Nintendo Party Blast. for the Nintendo GameCube, which goes around $11. First thing you always gotta do when you find a game, open it up, check to see if the disc is in good condition and the manual's in there. In this case, they were. Also found WrestleMania 18 for the GameCube. Also, same thing, check the discs. Also complete. This also goes for around $13, $14, as you can see here on screen. I keep on looking for other games right now, and I find Resident Evil 5 for the Xbox 360. I played this on the PS3. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't like it. Come to see, it's only worth like $5, $6. The disc was in good condition, but I don't really collect for the 360, so I ended up not picking it up. I looked for all of the previous gen. And when I say previous gen, I mean like the generation of PS2 and Xbox. I looked through all of those, and most of them were sports titles, nothing really worth anything. They have Halo 1, Halo 2. I found some Wii games. Wii Fit Plus specifically was the only one that kind of caught my eye in this category. Didn't end up picking this up, although it was really clean. Put it back.
WrestleMania X8 only for Nintendo GameCube.
As I was heading to the cash register, I walked by the men's section unplanned, and I found these Ultra Boost Adidas running shoes, which typically go around $65 to $70 used. New, these go for about $180. Right now, I'm just trying to check the size on these. I can't seem to find the size anywhere. Let me see if the size is on the other shoe, maybe on the bottom. Looks like these are $29.99, I believe they're asking. It says 6, so maybe they're size 6. I'm looking. Let me see what I can find here. Nothing on this side. Actually, I think here it is. It's size 11. I think that's my size. Why don't I just check my Ultra Boost that I have on right now? I have the exact same shoes, but in black. Yeah, these are also size 11. Also, right next to the cash register, I found an Xbox 360 Slim console. This thing was new. However, the box was kind of beat up. They're asking $129 for it, which is still a pretty great deal. They had seen it too for about $20 new. Also, not worth picking up.
All right, so overall, the games were $6 or $3 a piece. So Nickelodeon Party Blast, WrestleMania 18. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin, RVD, and Hulk Hogan on the cover, rated T for teen. You can do the 3D through the table with the Dudley Boys. You already know. High flying TLC matches. I think this was before the Money in the Bank. No Escaping the Cage, NWO Invasion, all new superstars. It's a pretty sick game. I think it goes for like $15-10 or something. Nickelodeon Party Blast, complete as well. Nice disc. It's honestly really surprising to see GameCube games out in the wild, so that's really nice at this Goodwill. Both of them are complete actually, and both of them are in great condition. So that's nice. Great find. Also, I found these shoes, which to you guys might not be much, but me, yo, these shoes are literally. Let me take my shoe off right now. I will die by these shoes. These shoes are my favorite Ultra Boosts. These are like the long Ultra Boosts. Great pickups. She rang them up as $29. That's worth it. I paid like $180 for mine, which is a steal. I wash them up and then wear them exactly the same size too, which is nice. Shout outs to Goodwill. Editor Sam here. 83% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. If you're watching, if you're a fan, if you want to see more hunting videos, want to be notified in the future of when we do more hunting videos, smash that subscribe button. It'll do us both a favor. You win, we win. We've been struggling with the algorithm now that we've been doing a comeback and getting more videos, so help us out. Also, we're going to be going to SoCal Gaming Expo in Ontario, California. It's going to be me, Nick, Leo, and if you see us there, say what's up and give us some deals. Just kidding. Catch you on the flippy flop. Gonna go edit some more videos. Peace. We're on to the next. Made it to the second location. Let's see what they got. Hey. We're on to the second location, Thrift Center. We run straight to the games. Let's see what they got here. We find Epic Mickey for the Nintendo Wii. Runs around $8 to $9. One thing to note here, all the games I found out were individually priced, which is not something you like to see. FIFA 2008 for the Wii, not that good of a game. You don't like to see individually priced games. Uncharted 3, this is a good game. However, I don't have a PS3 right now, so I didn't pick it up. We find Madden 11 for the PS3. Shout outs to Drew Brees, also goes for about $5. We find Firefighter. I'd never seen this game. It goes for about $7 complete, and it was a clean copy. In here, I did see a third-party Xbox controller
controller. They were asking a little bit too much for it, so I didn't end up getting it. Went to the second location. Turns out they had a whole bunch of nothing. All right, guys, thank y'all for tuning. I'm a flippy flop.
Hey guys, Isaac here. We're gonna go to the flea market. We've been busy. We went to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and the guys just got a lot going on sometimes in the morning. But I'm gonna see who's ready and willing to wake up and go with me. Right now it looks like Chito might be one of the only ones going. All right, cool. I'm gonna go hit up the group chat, see who's awake, and we're just gonna drive off to the flea market. It looks like it might just be 2 people this time with us. Is right, Chito?
What's up?
Just say yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Chito and I just pulled up. We tried to see if Sam was gonna be up in the morning, but you know what? The boy's sleep, he's a hard worker.
But we woke, we're here, and we're gonna catch the boys slipping.
Yeah, so to everyone who's out in the Game Boys community and you're asleep right now, today was the day where we're gonna find everything in the world for $2.
I'm gonna get that Conkers for like $2.
We're about to walk into the entrance and let's get some good luck in us, guys.
All right, let's get it.
Status report, Chito.
So it's currently like 7:26 and we see the parking lot and it's dead. It's just vendors, so that's a good sign.
There's nobody here.
That's supposed to be a
giant parking lot.
It's either a good sign or a bad sign because we might have to wait for vendors to come. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Super empty, man.
I don't like G.I. Joe. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before on like Billy and Jay's show.
Hey, PSP?
For real?
Oh. So, I'm seeing this thing right here. I'm pretty sure it's worth something. So let's see. Let's see how much.
¿A cuánto por esto? ¿Cuánto la? $10. $10?
Barato. Okay, gracias. $10. So I hate G.I. Joe. You guys are gonna kill me. So I'm seeing this G.I. Joe boat right here. I don't know too much about G.I. Joe. The guy asked $10 for it, and I saw online it's gone a little bit more than $10, but I just put it back because this isn't for me. So, oh man. It looks like there's like nothing here. All right, so we pulled up to the flea market and it still looks like a lot of people have to set up still, but this could be good for us because, hey, we could find some things if we're the early birds. The early bird gets some worm, right? Wii U. You got like the gamepad, like the controllers that come with this and everything?
No, we showed that we got the charger.
Okay. How much are you asking on the PlayStation?
150.
Ooh. 150 on a PS4, dude.
That cheap?
Yeah, they're $400 at the store right now.
And it works.
All right, thank you.
PS triple. PS triple. PS triple.
All right, I just wanted to point this out right now. Frutoso and I are super damn hungry and we're walking in here.
It smells like tacos, man.
Dude, if worse comes to worse, and mark my words, it's gonna be true. Oh, I see some, is that games? Is it? All right, sorry guys, we're talking about tacos, but we saw some games. Okay. Is that something you're looking for, Fruit?
Yeah. How much? These?
You want to buy all or just one? No, if you want to buy all, I make a good deal with you.
Okay.
If you want to separate, I will have $5.
Okay.
$5 for it, Fruit.
If you want to buy all, give me $3. Yeah.
What do you say for all of them, Fruit?
It said 30.
30 for all of them.
If you want to buy all, $30.
Yeah. So we're finally starting to find some games, but it's not the games that we're looking for. We're finding things that are commons, you know, Hannah Montana on the DS? Nope. Old 2K games from like before 2012? Nope. Broken looking PS2 games? Nope. I'm not finding much, so I guess we're gonna keep walking. Never heard of it.
I think this is actually a good game for
NBA Ballers. Those scooter looking game.
Well, at least we found some PS2 games.
We got that expansion pack for Red Dead in real life. You know, if you're using PlayStation VR and you're trying to play some Red Dead. I don't know what these are. I think this might be Burger King.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Burger King. Yeah, it's the one that came with little Pokeballs.
Yeah.
So Burger Kings.
Well, I mean, we could find out. Are you interested in it? Or?
I'm saying.
It's
pretty dope.
King. It is kind of dope.
Burger King.
We also got Bowsette.
Alright, fine.
Finally. I am interested in these two for sure. How much are your games?
This one is 10, that one's $8.
Okay. Would you do 15 for both of these?
No.
Alright, let's see. What else we got here?
Let's see, what is it?
Donkey Kong Country, I just don't have it. And then the Super Game Boy. Also, I just don't have it. Oh, this is from Ghost in the Shell. Is there anything you're interested in, man? Because I feel like I just hogged them. I'll put the Super Game Boy down. I am for sure missing Donkey Kong Country 1.
I don't even have Super Nintendo now though, so.
Oh, shit. They do look clean.
Yeah, they do. That one was 8, right?
Yeah, this one's 8, this one's 10. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do the...
Finally got something?
Finally got something. I was afraid, man, but you know what? I was missing these, so cool. So finally there's a light at the end of the tunnel because we found some games, and not only games, but they're good games. Games that I'm missing too, games that I need for my shelf, games that I need for my collection. And I was out here worried for a second that Chito were gonna come out here by ourselves, not find anything, and then status report to the rest of the guys, hey, today was a bust. But this seller actually had some decent titles. You know, I'm seeing things like the NES, Super Mario Bros. 2, Rambo, Ninja Turtles. But what I was looking at was a Super Game Boy and Donkey Kong Country. Now these two were titles that I just didn't have yet. So these seem like staples to me. So they were asking 18 for both of them. I tried to talk them down to 15, but they wouldn't budge on 18.
Man, dude, you're taking all my games.
Dude. How much are you asking on these cards?
You want the whole book?
Yeah, how much would you do for the whole book?
I'll do 25 for that one and do 10 for this one.
Okay. This is dope. I'm gonna do 10 for this one for sure. Need one more piece of Exodia. Yeah, he's got everything, man. Would you do 8 on this?
It's too many cards for $8.
I'll do the 10 on it then.
And Isaac's picking up all the games.
So who else is excited for Smash Brothers Ultimate? Well, Fruit and I have come to the conclusion that we're not leaving here until he finds a good deal on something. Isn't that right, Fruit?
Yeah, I gotta find something real quick though, because I'm hungry.
True. It smells like burrito here. I want a burrito. I'm sure you want a burrito. Burritos are for everyone, man. I found a couple things. I found those cards. I found those games. Now let's try and get Fruit something. So I'm just gonna dedicate my time all the rest of the time I'm here to looking for things that Fruit might be interested in.
Sweeping all the games, man.
A lot of people that we usually see set up by now are barely setting up. So this is a good sign because this means that Fruit and I can keep on hunting. Do you have one of those?
¿A cuánto por el Nintendo? ¿A 100?
Ajá.
¿Con todo?
Sí.
¿Todo no vende aparte?
No.
No?
Gracias. What were they
Honestly,
asking on that Nintendo?
They were asking 100 for it, which I probably cost for 20 bucks, but she was like, my son told me to sell this for 100. So I'm like, oh. It had Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World, so I was like, oh.
Those are solid titles too.
Yeah, I don't have a Super Nintendo too, so I was like, oh, is this today? Is this today? But look, nah, luck's not on my side. If anything, I'll just buy a churro.
What do we got going on here?
Sports Sims. 1080 GG. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿A cuántos son los juegos?
A $10 cada uno.
$10? Ok, gracias.
¿Cuánto por este?
$2 for Donkey Kong?
Yeah, $2.
I think that's a win-win, man.
Yeah, $2 to borrow.
Yeah, I got $2 you can borrow.
Alright, got my cop.
Fruit found a cop of the day, dude.
Finally, $2.
Tell me why we both got Donkey Kong Country today.
I know we both got Donkey Kong.
Alright, sweet. Let's keep going.
Donkey Kong.
How much are you asking on the Super Nintendo, actually?
55.
55?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 4 games. Mario Kart, Mario World, and Donkey Kong 2.
Does it come with it?
No, I haven't. No, it's a separate one.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Looking at their fruit.
Just the Super Nintendo games. Got Mario Kart, Mario. Hey, you already bought the first one, so might as well buy the second one, right?
Get me to buy the whole saga.
Might as well.
CDS.
Generator.
Which game you want, sir? Which game?
We found some more games and stuff. Fruit was looking at some Super Nintendo stuff and Pokemon on the Game Boy. It was the trading card game. But what happened?
So he wanted 10 for the Game Boy game. Then he was like, I'll take 7. I was like, nah, I'm good. And he wanted.
If I'm not mistaken, it's like a $5 game.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm Gucci. Then he was asking 20 and 25 for the Mario games on Super Nintendo. Like, that's how much they go for, so I'm like,
yeah.
5,000.
The original bobblehead.
And then I started watching the Jason one and the Freddy one.
Check out this. Escape the Death Star game. Well, it's got the instructions right here. And how much is the board game?
$10.
$10? I want to take a look at it. I don't know, Fruit, is this the thing? Or should we keep going? I ended up getting it.
Yeah, $5 though?
$5, yeah. He went from 10 to 5. This thing looks sick. So my board game collection isn't the biggest, but you know, I do pick up things that I think are cool of board games. You know, I got a lot of Pokemon ones, stuff like that. But I actually picked up this Star Wars one for $5, and it's actually from Kenner too. So it has everything. The guy was asking 10 originally on it. And I was kind of walking away, and he was like, well, what do you think? And I told him, honestly, man, $5. But just as a display piece, this thing is awesome. I did check, it does have all the original pieces in there still and everything. And who knows, maybe the guys will try it with me tonight or something. But I think this was a good find.
So overall, we came in here thinking we're gonna take an L. You know, no one's setting up, no video games. We actually came up with the good deals, and we both ended up getting Donkey Kong. So I guess today is Donkey Kong Day, guys. So